What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another live watch along Copa America 2021 action. I'm joined by a good friend of mine, FFTV. Forgive me if I'm not talking too loud, we're trying not to wake the house up. How you doing, my bro?
I'm all good. I'm all good. Yes, glad we've said that because the wives, they won't be happy if we wake them up and the children. So, listen, like you said, if Messi scores from 30 yards, I don't know how we're going to contain ourselves.
Yeah, it's going to be problems. It's going to be absolute. Might have to go to an advert or something. No, big up everyone for tuning in, man. You know what? I wanted to do a little bit more Copa America, but just with the timing and stuff. But the final being Argentina, Brazil, had to do it, man.
Yeah, you got to do it. I mean, it's one of them, and it's a long day. Just as someone says, Rowan's put Copa America, UFC, Wimbledon, and the Euros. It's a mad 24 hours. Mad 24 hours.
You know what? With I haven't really got into Wimbledon. You know when Federer got knocked out and Nadal wasn't in it, and I don't really like Djokovic. So I was like, I watched a few games. I haven't really got into it all. Really,
it's exactly the same. I used to watch Wimbledon every year. It used to be sick, but not. I think it's because I don't really follow it, so now I don't know who's good, who's not good. I know the women's final today, Barty was it? She won, but Federer's, Djokovic will probably win the male one. But like you say, ain't no Williams sisters, ain't no one in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not what it used to be. I mean, South London's finest. This is an actual real quote from Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo. Said Messi has no trophies with Argentina. I wouldn't get into that because I have no Champions Leagues with Real Madrid. We should give the midget credit. What he does is incredible. And I did see a bit of the interview. He was laughing, obviously, when he called him a midget. He said he's a bit of a freak of nature and he doesn't understand how you can be 5'5" and be that good. I mean, does Messi need that international trophy to be renowned as the GOAT?
I don't think he does. You know what I think? I don't think people can choose where they're born. If you're good, you're good. I mean, for me, he's the best thing I've ever seen on a football pitch. What he does with a ball, I've never seen anyone do before. Maradona, the clips I've seen of Maradona. Obviously, our favorite player is R9. Yeah. But as what he does on a pitch, I've never seen anything like it. I showed my son some clips the other day just to try and get him in the mood. Like, he's only, my little boy, he's tiny, like, but, and even I was like, wow. Yeah. I forgot how good he is, because we don't watch La Liga a lot now. We all used to watch it. I forgot how he's ridiculous. And me and you know how hard it is to do things on a football pitch. What he does is nothing short of a miracle. I don't think we'll see anyone like Messi for another 20, 30 years. Honestly, I don't think we will.
No, I agree with you on that. Do you think, because the older generation, my dad always says his favorite player is Maradona. He said, and I say, why do you think Maradona's better than Messi? And he gives it the old, Argentina's team was weak. He carried them on his back. He won the World Cup. He did the same with Napoli and Syria.
Yeah.
Messi bottled a World Cup final, and he gives it all of that stuff. So even though you're saying he's the GOAT, and a lot of people say he is the GOAT anyway, does he still within himself, like, does he need this trophy to just solidify it so the argument stops?
Yeah, someone quoted it, I've seen it on Twitter the other day, that Messi, out of everyone, needs this game more than anyone. More than any of the Brazilian players, more than Brazil as a nation, more than Argentina as a nation. Messi needs this today. And it's going to be interesting because him and Neymar have both been like assist kings in this tournament. But obviously Messi's got that free kick that he got. I mean, I don't know if you've seen the pass in the quarterfinal, or was it the semi-final, where keepers come running out and most people would try and lift it over the goalkeeper. And he's seen someone out the corner of his eye and he's just switched it, like rolled it the opposite. Yeah, it was magnificent. Just because I'm thinking he's going to lob the goalkeeper, and then he's just gave it the eyes and whacked it across. But Neymar's been phenomenal as well, to be fair. I've seen him in the quarterfinals, and they're both given assists. Obviously, Martinez for Argentina, he's bagged a couple in the quarterfinals, the semi-finals, and then is it Paletta, I think.
for Brazil.
For Brazil, Neymar set him up for the same amount of chances. So this is a proper game, innit? This is when we're kids. If you see this on TV, you're like, yo, I'm stayed up all night. I feel like a kid again, mate. So that's why
you know, as a kid, Mum used to say, "Go bed." Yeah, a game was on at midnight. You just mute the TV and pretend you're asleep. It's like that. Do you know what? We've got over 1,300 people in here, man. Amazing support. Make sure you all subscribe and go and subscribe to FFTV. Let's get him to 1,000 quickly.
Yeah, if we can get to that 1,000 tonight, that'll be boss. That'll be
great, people. Let's just have a look at the teams quick. The Brazil team, for me, I mean, I think most people agree, this is a stronger team than Argentina's.
Yeah.
But obviously the Messi factor. I mean, Ederson in goal, back four, Danilo, Lodi, Marquinhos, Thiago, Paqueta, Casemiro, Fred, Neymar, Everton, and Richarlison. Jesus is suspended. Where do you think the strengths and the weaknesses are in that Brazil team?
I mean, Thiago Silva, as we know, positioning wise, Rolls Royce, just a little bit of sharp. If he's got to deal with even DePaul when he does the overlap, I think he's playing as well. Sometimes he'll do an overlap, and all of a sudden they've got 4 or 5 Argentina against their 4. Casemiro, we know he shows a little bit more quality for Brazil, I think, when he plays for Brazil than Real Madrid. I think he's allowed to maybe express himself a little bit more, but it's a problem. Richarlison will look to try and get him behind, and obviously Neymar. For me, it's going to be a proper game. As we know, South American football, there ain't going to be no negativity. There ain't going to be no holding back. There's going to be flair. Both teams are going to be going for it, but it's a strong team. It's stronger than Argentina.
Yeah.
In about, I would say, probably 3 positions are stronger than Argentina, I think.
Yeah. Big up Nelson Muntz with a super chat. He said, buy a coffee, G, bro. You know what? I never drink coffee. I'm like a kid. I drink hot chocolate. But listen, I really appreciate it. And Gio, unbelievable super chat. Thank you. You're always supporting the channel, bro. Much appreciated. Man said, big up Curtis for always bringing that fire content. You know where my loyalty stands tomorrow is a big AC Milan fan, so it'll be Italy. Also, I hope that Arsenal get some dogs and ballers around Saka so you can get the best out of him. Nuno Tavares and his dog story, you know. But big up Gio, man.
Yeah, big super
I really
chat.
appreciate that, bro. He's been supporting from day one, man. So I really appreciate that. And make sure you smash a like on the video, people. Let's quickly look at the Argentina team. Over 3,000 people in here, man. Make sure you subscribe to FFTV as well. We might be able to get you to 1,000 tonight, bro.
Let's get 1,000 tonight. Let's get 1,000.
Let's go. Here's the Argentina team. I mean, Messi is the difference, isn't he? You look at their team, you think they can't beat Brazil with that team. But the fact that he's in that team, he equivalent of probably 4 of them Brazil players put together.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking, like you say, for me, greatest player I've ever seen. Like he's 4 or 5 players.
Yeah.
Di Maria, as we know, is a problem.
Yeah.
He's always on the shoulder. He's a problem. Martinez is obviously confidence-wise is going to be through the roof. Yeah. Lo Celso, we know, is decent. DePaul, we know he's not bad.
Yeah.
For me, Paredes, I think that's how you pronounce his name. And Otamendi is a problem. We know Otamendi from City.
Yeah,
he's not the greatest. He's probably one of their weakest links for me. But like you say, with Messi, and he looks like he's got the fire in his belly. You know, when we've seen him in World Cups before, and he looks like the world's on his shoulders. He looks like he's proper enjoying this Argentina team. And I've not seen that for a long time, to be honest. I've not seen that with Messi in the Argentina team. So it's tough for me. I want Messi to win it. But I've always been about the golden, the golden and the green since a kid. Yeah. So it's a tough one for me tonight. It's a tough one.
It's a tough one. You said to me when you came on, you said, "Oh, how come you ain't got Messi on the background?" I said, "Fran, I'm split because, like you said, growing up, I feel like everybody loved Brazil. Ronaldo, Rivaldo. If you're older, it was Pele. Neymar. I've got this thing with them. But the fact of Messi makes me want Messi I want Messi to win it so that that debate just stops. Because for me, listen, I love Cristiano Ronaldo. I think he's one of the best ever. But for me, Messi's I'm not going to say far above him because they are similar, but I think he is the best. But people have that debate that, you know, he's got that international trophy and he's been in 2 Copa America finals and a World Cup final and hasn't won it. What's crazy as well, Fran, I didn't realize that Neymar hasn't won the Copa America because when they won it in 2019, he was injured, so he'll be desperate to win it.
Yeah. Well, Neymar's the same. He has the whole nation on his shoulders. Yeah. He's the golden boy. And let's be honest, Neymar, natural ability is off the scale. Like, it's off the scale, in it. I think the reason Neymar gets a lot of stick maybe is because people don't like him as a person. Yeah. They don't like the way he carries himself, or they don't like the way that, you know, he's theatricals, and they don't like that. I look beyond that. You know me. I think he's fantastic. I think he's a joy to watch. I think he's such a joy to watch. Some of the things that he does. And what I like about South American football for me is they play how you are told to play as a child.
Yeah.
Enjoy your football. Yourself. Go out and play on the park, play in the rain, in the cage, kick the ball against the wall. That's how the Brazilians play. And I love it. We don't have that in England. That's all taken away from you. So for me, you know, I think it'd be fantastic. You'll see some top football. I think you also, what I like about South American football as well, they're still allowed to leave it in a bit. Yeah, they still do, you know, it's very physical. We don't have that over here no more. It's very, very physical. So I think, like you say, this 2 heavyweights, 2 absolute huge heavyweights, huge.
I want to ask you and everyone in the chat, score prediction. What are you going for?
This is a tough one.
Messi or the Brazil? Because I think everyone can see Brazil have got a better team, but does Messi get the better of them?
This is tough because if Messi don't shine, does the rest of the Argentina squad think Messi can't get in the game? They lowered by 10%. You know, it's like when De Bruyne plays for City or De Bruyne plays for Belgium. Everyone's got a 10%. Yeah. I think that's the same with Messi. Yeah. I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Argentina.
Wow, you're going for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Argentina. But it could be anything, bro. I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna go for a 2-1. 2-1.
Do you know what? I'm going 2-1, but I'm going 2-1 for Brazil. I just think they'll crowd him out the game. I think.
Yeah.
He'll have a moment. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if he scores, but I mean, we've kicked off, by the way, people. That should have been a free kick already to Brazil.
Ultimately, that's what I mean.
He's so clumsy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's so clumsy.
Hey, big up Broads in the chat, man. Yo, big up every time. Man's up late. Man says Brazil always. It's one of them, isn't it? Every man loves Brazil.
Every man loves Brazil. Every man loves Brazil.
Do you think, because I said, and I've said this for a while, I think Neymar made a huge mistake leaving Barcelona. I think he was en route to being the best player in the world. I think he probably left because he felt he was in Messi's shadow. But I just don't think the move to PSG has worked for it.
It's one of those, isn't it? Like, he's going because he don't want to be in the shadow. That seems to be the rumor, don't it? He didn't want to be in the shadow as Messi, and he wants to be the main man, which I get. I do get that. A lot of people don't like being in Ronaldo's shadow, don't they? I get that.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure PSG was the right club. They're going to probably win everything. It's not really a glamorous league. The team's glamorous. And like you say, I think he had more chance of winning more Ballon d'Ors if he would have stayed at a Barca or even done the controversial move and gone to Madrid. You know what I mean? I think even though PSG is top, he has not. He's done well, don't get me wrong. This kid's unbelievable, but he could be doing so much more. And I think he's a comfortable player. As long as he's comfortable, he's nice. And that's why he's not a winner. He's not that winning level. You know what I mean? I think he's comfortable. He's just comfortable with his talent, which is a pity, really. Very, very big pity.
It is, because I know a lot of people in Brazil, they say he's the closest thing they've seen to Ronaldinho. He's not as good as Ronaldinho, perhaps, but he plays with that freedom, like you said. He'll flick it over a man's head. He'll nutmeg it. He'll chip penalties. he just does what he wants, which
yeah,
I personally think he's being taken out of the game a lot now. I watched that. Watched it. That's a bad tackle. He could have got a red for that.
Tackle. That's a
You know
nasty
what? In the
tackle.
Euros, he'd get a red for that. Fred puts his studs down the side of the guy's calf, gets away with a yellow card, man. And you know what? I'm surprised that Fred is in the Brazilian team, to be honest.
I mean, we see him week in, week out, don't we? And he's bang average.
Yeah,
just bang average.
Yeah,
I can't see why he's in this Brazilian squad.
No,
Fred is dead. South London's finest. Went straight for the throat, boy.
Yeah, man. Big up to everyone who's in here, man. 2,500 people. You know, it's a late night. It's a bit of an experiment, really.
Yeah.
See how it
goes.
A good
one, though.
Yeah, it's a good one. Though. Hopefully, we get a good game. But yeah, what are your thoughts quickly? I know it's a different game, but obviously the Euros final tomorrow.
I mean, obviously we're British. We got to back our team, and the way that we set up actually might cause Italy problems. We're not going to probably go out the traps. We're not going to try and look to expose them holes. So it could be the most boring final you've ever seen in the history of Euros. So I'm gonna go for a draw in the 90 minutes and toss a coin in the extra time. I've got no idea, mate.
Got no idea.
No idea. No.
I think England will nick it. I think it'll be a close game, but
yeah,
I just think the quality they got on the bench. The longer that game goes on, I just think England. I mean, their bench is just phenomenal compared to anyone else in the tournament.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you can bring on Sancho, Rashford, Foden, Grealish.
I mean, what do you think about the Grealish thing getting subbed off?
It's strange, isn't it? I think Southgate was saying he didn't think defensively he was helping Luke Shaw enough. So
that's why he don't play.
That is why he doesn't play.
He would not be in the squad if it wasn't for the media. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he didn't want him. We just gassed him up.
He was out for 3 months. He was out for 3 months. He won't play him. He won't play him. I'm telling you.
No,
it's a madness.
It's not his kind of player, is it?
Absolute madness.
I think he'll pick the same team as the semi-final.
Yeah. Well, he ain't changing the back seven. That's his 7, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's his 7. That is his 7.
It's true. Big up Lubert with a super chat. He said, Curtis, what do you think about Emi? Because he's the best goalie. Did we do a mistake by selling him? I'm going for 2 on Brazil, but Emi might keep Argentina in the game. I mean, listen, for me, I said at the time, we shouldn't have sold him. He had 2 years left on his deal. I didn't see why we needed to sell him. A lot of teams have 2 good goalkeepers. And then a year later, you got Leno talking about, I want to leave. And this guy kept 15 clean sheets for Aston Villa. So I think we definitely made a mistake. His value must have at least doubled by now, Fran. I reckon 20 mil. He's got to be worth 40 mil now.
100%. He's showing all sorts. He's showing all sorts, isn't he? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's showing absolute all sorts. So I think tonight he'll probably be influential. He was in the semi-final, playing my games with Yerry Mina and all that, and he's been different class since he left Arsenal. And it's just another bad deal again from Arsenal. Another bad deal.
Another one.
This game's getting a little bit tasty, I think.
It is now. Look at Neymar, man. Look already flicking it over people's head. I love him.
Oh, mate, I love him. You imagine Neymar in England. They won't play him.
He'd be injured for 6 months.
They won't play him.
Imagine what Tarkowski and Ben Mee and man like that would do to him. They'd just 2-foot him on his ankle. He'd be out for 6 months.
Yeah. Neymar, mate, he's different league. It's like a pinball machine at the minute. The tempo is madness. He could be.
The top
yeah.
I think that's how Argentina, they'll try and him on the counter attack.
Yeah. Fred's got to be careful.
Yeah, see,
just about.
Look at that. They're clattered. Messi.
Messi got 4-5 around him.
Yeah, straight away. Fred's got a red card in him here, hasn't he?
Oh, all day, mate. He's flying around like a madman on LSD. He smashed someone first 10 minutes. Now he's smashing someone again. But this is what you want to see, though. This is what football is for me.
Yeah.
Proper football, high tempo. Look, inches away from red cards all over the place.
Yeah.
Messy.
What do you think about Richarlison? I know, obviously, we both, you obviously worked with Mason at Mason Holgate at Everton. Richarlison, like not too long ago, I don't think he was even getting in the Brazil squad. Now he's starting for him. Do you think he needs to leave Everton, or what do you think about Richarlison?
Well, I think a lot of clubs rate him. I heard rumours at one stage that he weren't happy in the likes of Madrid and teams like that. I just think the fee that Everton would want for him now kind of rules out Madrid and Barca, because they ain't really got the funds have they, at the moment. But
yeah,
I think for me, he's one of those players that you need to put your arm around and say, you're the man, you're going to play, because he really, really sulks, doesn't he? We watch him a lot. He really, really, you can see it in his face. He's really unhappy at times. So I think Richarlison, for me, I think is a good player. I think he just needs to, they're in the, for once, Neymar had a terrible touch then. I'm surprised.
Yeah, heavy touch for him.
But I think he just needs that arm around him. Do you know what I mean? Because he plays for Brazil. You know what I mean? He's playing for Brazil, and he plays for Brazil regular now. And he's been poor at Everton this year. He's not really doing anything.
No.
You know what I mean? The season just gone. His Neymar gets class.
Look at that, man. Like, just seeing things like that, it's like, look at him. It's embarrassing. That's the Celso, isn't it, from Tottenham, just flicking it over his head like he's nothing.
You know what? You know what's crazy, though? You know what's crazy? Remember when that was always in football?
Yeah.
You'd see, remember JJ Okocha? Remember all these players in the Premier League where that was a regular. You don't really see it no more, do you? Who was it the other day who was saying that footballers are just told to do a job, just a robot. They don't express themselves. So when we see it, we get a little bit excited. But football used to be about that all the time. Taking people on, getting crosses in the box, flicking over people's heads, little megs. We don't really see that often, which is poor, really, because that's where all the street ballers have gone missing. The street ballers, for me, are the best footballers, like Eze at Palace. Eze at Palace, if he's in a Man United or a Liverpool or an Arsenal or even a Man City, he'd look $1 million. Do you know what I mean? $1 million, because he's a street baller. I love street ballers. You do. That's where we learn. We learn on the street. So,
do you think it's being overcoached out of them?
Yeah. Well, it happened to me. I was talking to someone yesterday. It was yesterday, and they was asking me a question like what level I should have got to, and I said easily should have been Prem, easy. But I said my best attributes got taken out of me.
Yeah.
So I was told to stop taking people on. I was told to not take risks. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, now you got to tell kids to take risks. You got to take people on. Look at Saka. Saka runs at someone.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, oh, well, he runs at someone. Jadon Sancho, he runs at someone. That's normal. That's what wingers should be doing normal. Just taking people on. Do you know what I mean?
I think you're right, man. It's definitely being taken away from players, and like 100%. You said, I was talking about getting coached out of you. I said I was speaking the other day about football. I said England is the only country I've ever seen where you will play at a club where they pass the ball to an area rather than the player. Think how many times you play for a manager who's just said, "We're going to put it in the channels, Fran. You're going to chase after it. Percentages. You win a throw-in. You win a corner." You know what I mean? And you don't get that. There was someone on air. He said to me, "What age did you play 11-a-side?" I said, 10 years of age. I was playing 11-a-side. Full-size pitch, full-size goal. I think in Brazil, they play 11-a-side from about 13, 14.
Yeah, and they only use size 3 balls up until a certain age. So like me, I just give my son a size little, I think it's 2 or 3 ball. That's all he can play. Do you know what I mean? That's a strong tackle. I love that.
That's tough, isn't it? These two have got a big rivalry, aren't they?
Oh, mate, history is mad. These two. That's why you got. That's what you got to do. Is you got to watch these games, mate. It's a proper game. It's definitely got a red card written all over it.
All over it. I think Brazil look the better team so far, but Argentina, they'll just try and counter-attack.
Yeah, Brazil look better at the minute for sure.
They've had all these attacking players, haven't they, over the years, Argentina, but it never seems to click.
Yeah. Remember, what was his name? Aymar. Remember him? How good was he? Remember Pablo Aymar?
Valencia.
Oh, what a player he was. But like you say, Argentina over the years.
They've had some great attacking players.
Some unreal players. Unreal plays. Diag. Oof. Could be in here. Oof. Neymar.
Oh, cleared it.
It's just bounced up above him, innit? It's just bounced up, mate. You can't get it. You can't get it. You know, in that one way, it bounces up too high and you can't get your knee over it. And it won't come down and the defender's in the way.
Yeah, yeah. And what do you think about Thiago Silva, man? He's had a good season, hasn't he?
Oh, wow, the tackles are flying in, son. The tackles are flying in.
Flying in. Look, man, shorts ripped.
Look at his shorts.
Neymar.
Mate, you say, look at this. No VAR, mate. He's like, forget the VAR, mate.
No VAR over here, fella. Get on with it. Hey, big up to Puggy Barlow becoming a member on the channel. Really appreciate that support, bro. I think a few people in the chat, because someone's saying there's some dislikes on the video. I see a lot of people saying, why are you not showing the game?
Oh, they think we can't show
the game, people. Straight watch along.
We can't show the game, unfortunately. We'll get kicked off.
Yeah, this would be the last game.
This would be the last one you'd ever see, man.
You know what I mean? Free kick to Brazil.
It's far out, and he ain't shooting from there, surely. Yeah. You never know with Neymar, but...
Two humble YouTubers, big up, bros. Appreciate that. Remember Joe? Yeah, Joe, man, with a little afro.
Joe, you know, he did little bits as well.
Yeah. Remember Robinho? I seen some skills the other day. Robinho, he was another Neymar type of player, wasn't he?
Oh, mate, but he killed himself, didn't he? City killed him a little bit.
Yeah.
He was awesome at Betis. He was the world's most expensive player at that time, wasn't he? When he left Betis,
was he? That was the Nielsen. That was the Nielsen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was the Nielsen. Step over King. That was the Nielsen.
Step over King. Yeah, I think where was Robinho? Was Real Madrid, wasn't he?
Real Madrid. He thought he was going Man United, didn't he?
Yeah. Said. Yeah, he thought it was Manchester United. Man. He said he'd never heard of Manchester City.
Man turned up thinking it was Man United.
Yeah.
Oh, mate. That's a decent 15 minutes, by the way. First 15 minutes, the tempo. Yeah, no one's... Oof.
Thought he had
Thought he had that.
Here's a chance for Argentina now.
Yeah, a little bit of space now.
Here he is.
Look, everyone's running around him. Imagine getting the ball. Yeah, and every time you got the ball, you're thinking, right, 4 men are chasing me down.
Yeah, but imagine if you're the guy on the other wing and you're marked because this guy's got 4 players on him.
Exactly. Could use it as a tool.
Yeah.
Could use it as a tool. You know what I like about it as well?
Oh, should have moved.
What I like about it as well, the refereeing in this competition. I think the refereing's been good in the Euros, but the refereeing in this competition, because South American football is still more physical.
Messi? Bad touch. Clattered Neymar. Jesus.
He's just got up.
Messi and Neymar are both on the floor.
Yo. That's what I was just saying about the referees. They've only stopped it when it's proper fouls. Do you know, like it used to be? Like it used to be like that. Whereas now we see too many people stop it. Let's have a look. Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, I don't know. I thought it was.
I don't know. I didn't know if his studs caught him or not. Man, shorts ripped everything. So I don't even make that much contact when you see it from that angle.
Yeah, nah, it's Neymar, innit? Neymar hits him.
I tell you one thing that's triggers me with Neymar now is that he's wearing Puma boots. I know it might sound really petty, but Neymar's got to wear Nike boots, bro. You know, when Henry went to Reeboks, it was done for me.
His career went on hold for a short period. Yeah, he was dead. I'm sure he couldn't open up. Henry couldn't open up.
Them Reeboks was too big.
I said they were too big.
Them clunky Reeboks, fam.
Yo, when he went Puma. To be fair, the Puma, the all black Pumas that he's got, and he's got some Pumas with a gold sole. They actually look all right, but still, no kid. I'm not going there. If my son asks me for Pumas, I'm gonna have to say no, son. I don't have business. I can't do it to you. I can't do it. You deserve more, mate.
The world says Reebok is for cricket, fam. You know that? Do you know the only man that ever rocked Reeboks good, you know, is Dennis Bergkamp. He didn't care. He had plain black. Giggs. And look at his touch.
Giggs, to be fair, Giggs was Reebok, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Giggs was Reebok.
Yeah.
Giggs and Bergkamp. And the only Pumas, was the Maradona. But Puma was sick then. Puma was sick then. And they had the gum sole, mate. Yeah, I think that's where Neymar thought he was going. He thought, well, Maradona, Puma, Pele was Puma.
Yeah. You said, yeah.
Puma was
Maybe.
legendary boots. Yeah, people said it in the chat. Those boots were legendary.
Yeah, man. Even when Arsenal went to Puma kits, I was like, nah, man.
You don't want to buy them kits, boy. You don't want to buy the Puma, do you? Do you know what I mean?
Nah, man. Like, I know. Listen, they must be throwing mad amounts of money at them, and I can't blame them. But you got to be with Nike, bruv. If you're Neymar, you're too skillful to be in Puma.
Yeah. It's Nike, man. It's
Nike.
Nike.
Argentina on the ball here.
Decent spread.
That DePaul's just signing for Atletico Madrid, I think.
Yeah, we were linked with him, weren't we?
Yeah.
We were linked with him, weren't we? We were linked with everyone, but we were linked with him, yeah. I think he signed yesterday, didn't he? All the paperwork's been done.
Yeah. Oh, good tackle. Fred, I'm telling you, mate, one next tackle he gets wrong, he's off.
It's all kicking off. He must just kick Richarlison down. He's like, yo, what's going on? Argentina are not playing, Argentina in the face.
This game's in Brazil as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's in Brazil.
Mad. What's mad, though, I don't think they've got any fans at this one, have they? I was watching the quarters.
I don't know why.
There's no fans whatsoever in the stadium. I don't know if there is for this final. I don't know if they changed, but in the semis there was no one in the fans for the semis.
No. I had that Puma kit, the gold one. I never wear it again. Got gas because it was gold. I thought it was going to do something. I just got rid of it.
Nah, not Puma, mate. Not Puma.
Yeah, Bolt tried his best with Puma. Oh, Richarlison.
Yeah, it's gone. It's all over the place. Technique was terrible,
Richarlison. He's not on that wavelength of Neymar, is he? For that little link up there, he's giving him a nice little chest down there. Look at the quality of the shot. Poor.
Scuffed it, mate. Absolutely scuffed it.
Vivian said 7,000 fans there, apparently.
Are they allowed? Oh, yeah, you can just see them behind the goals.
Now. Maracanã's massive, innit? Like 100,000. Yeah. Here we go. Neymar. Oh, they're crowding him quick.
Oh, straight on him. I love the tempo of this game, by the way.
Love it. Look at Neymar. That's a foul, bruv. Yo. The thing is, he's going to react at some stage and kick out against one of these.
He does. Otamendi loves it as well, doesn't he? He loves getting in people's face.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, what I like, see the difference when Messi gets kicked, because he gets kicked all the time. A lot of time, Messi just gets up. Neymar's like, what's going on? Throwing his arms up, which I get it. I was like that. I hated it, but
yeah,
do you know what I mean? His reaction, I think that's why. Is it no free kick? He's not even given a free kick.
I can't believe that, and that's because it's Neymar. Anyone else would have got that.
I think so. Yeah, I think you're so.
See, I'm looking at Brazil's bench. Yeah, so they got Fabinho, they got Firmino, they've got Vinicius Jr. They're probably their three strongest players they could bring on. Yeah. Argentina have got Aguero. Not much else. Gomez, I think he plays for Atlanta. Not too. Oh, he's in.
He's in. Di Maria, he lifted it over.
Oh, Di Maria! Oh my God! What is Argentina? Oh my God! What a finish!
You can't even shout.
I can't even shout, people. I should be going mad right now.
Listen, as soon as he's in that position, how many times do you see Di Maria lift it over his head? Di Maria always does that. Di Maria,
man's running off, giving it all that Argentina lead. Counter-attack, said it. But listen, if you're Neymar, you're going mad because that's a blake. I think he's offside.
Ooh.
Is there VAR in this?
I don't know if they use it over there, man. I'm not sure.
Yo, man said whisper celebrations.
Whisper celebrations,
What a finish, by the way, friend.
Yeah, he's all of it. The keeper's made it easy for him, hasn't he?
He has. Ederson's a big guy as well.
Keeper's made it easy.
I think he should stay on his line there. I don't think he should come out.
If he stays on the 6-yard box, look, he's too far out.
It's a great finish.
Nice. Cultured finish.
Cultured. First touch was class as well. I think the thing, and you know what? It's mad, isn't it? It's not offside. The Neymar one probably should have been a free kick.
Yeah.
Like I think, like Broads is saying here, Di Maria, because it didn't work out for him in England, I think a lot of people wrote him off. But I think
He's
he's always been
class,
a
mate.
good
He's
player,
class.
very good.
Yeah. Even spells at United, he did some outrageous things, and you thought, wow, he's a baller. But I don't think he liked the England setup, did he? I think his family, didn't he get burgled?
Got burgled,
He got burgled, his family, and
his wife
Manchester
didn't like the weather in Manchester, raining all the time.
Rains 90% of the time.
Yo, Stackaderics, you're bang on. It's straight library settings.
Yo.
You know, when you're reading your book quietly, like, yo, you're trying not to be loud.
Yo, Stackademics, boy, wife and children in the background will get tumped up in the morning if we wake them up.
If Neymar or Messi score, it's problems. I'll have to run down the street. No,
mate.
He's Messi. Has he got one hand on that trophy, man? He'll be desperate for it.
I can see I can see Brazil scoring though. I've got to be honest. I can see Brazil scoring. I don't think Argentina will be able to hold them out that long because Brazil have been the better team.
Yeah.
Brazil have been the better team.
They need to make sure Fred doesn't get sent off.
Yo, he's getting sent off, mate. He's going to lose his head.
He is.
I said exam hall, you know.
I'm telling you, man. GCSE settings, man.
GCSE settings.
Oy.
Jeez.
Imagine Messi winning the Copa America in Brazil.
Oh,
that's painful.
It's bad enough Argentina, but Messi as well. All of a sudden, people forget about that trophy stuff.
Yeah.
Don't they? What's Messi now? About 33?
34. Same birthday as me, mate. 34.
Same day. Wowzers. Same day. Oh, yeah. I seen it when it was his birthday. It was your birthday as well, isn't it? 34.
He'll go to a World Cup next year. That'll be him done, probably, won't it?
Yeah, that'll be him done.
In terms of international.
Then again,
I said, you man are moving like you're sneaking a game in the IT lesson.
Yeah.
I remember back in school, man used to play them pool games on the, you play like snooker or pool on some, you know what I mean, in the IT lesson. Teachers got you on PowerPoint, you're going on a pool game or something.
Oh, jokes, boy. Jokes, mate.
Big Iron King as well for Tudor. He said that Neymar free kick was offside. That's why it wasn't given.
Oh, right. I'm with you.
He's actually balling, though, Neymar. He's playing some great little touches.
He's balling, mate. Oof. It's just the final third, they're a little bit all over the place, aren't they?
Yeah, it's
can't click. As soon as it clicks, it's a problem. As soon as it clicks, that's a problem.
Yeah.
For Argentina.
What do you think?
Go on.
Yeah, go on.
This Mbappe thing.
Saying he might leave.
Yeah, do you think he'll leave? He needs to leave, don't he?
He's not. He's got to leave. He's got to leave, man. It's not. He's achieved everything. He won the league at Monaco. Gone PSG, won the league, won the cups. Can't win the Champions League. Just doesn't seem like. The only thing is, they've signed Ramos, Donnarumma, Wijnaldum, and who's the other one? I think they've signed one other, but they've signed like decent players. So, but he's out of contract in a year, so they can't afford to lose him on a free.
Oh, I thought Neymar was nearly in then. I know it's madness because he will go on a free.
I think out of respect for PSG, he'll probably sign an extension and go for money. I don't think he'd walk for free.
Nah. They'll just say to him,
Hakimi, that's it. Hakimi, the other player they bought.
Oh, yeah. And they're trying to get Varane as well, aren't they? They're trying to get Varane, apparently. I don't know how true that rumor is, but it could just be obviously the agents trying to get more money out of Man United or trying to push Man United to sign Varane in it. Yeah.
I think this will be their last year where they've got to win the Champions League if they're going to keep him.
Yeah, the amount of money that they're putting in as well.
Yeah,
it's everyone wants the Champions League, though, isn't it? It's like that's the ultimate thing. Everyone wants the Champions League.
Do you know what? You know now you're saying that, right? Is the Champions League the pinnacle of football? I think historically, of course, the World Cup's the biggest, but is the highest standard of football in the Champions League, do you think?
I'll probably say I think it's a lot higher than the Euros.
Yeah.
If you look at the Euros, would England beat a Chelsea team or a Man City team? They won't, would they?
No, they wouldn't beat a Man City team, would they?
Yeah. So yeah. So for me, I think the Champions League is probably the biggest one, and I think that's why everyone wants it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the World Cup is the World Cup. That's a completely different kettle of fish. But I think that's why everyone wants the Champions League. What baffles me though is when clubs want the Champions League over the Premier League. I wouldn't want that. I don't get that. What do you think? Would you have the Premier League or the Champions League?
Oh, Di Maria.
He's flicked over his head again.
He's doing bits. Fred can't tackle him. He's going to get sent off. Look, Di Maria, they're on. Come on, Messi. Where are you? If Messi scores, everyone wakes up. I'm telling you, we're all getting it.
Yeah, we're all getting it.
It could be in here. Di Maria in again.
Oh, he's got that in his locker as well, Di Maria.
He has.
Your fellow Knotsman's in the building, Kurt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, who was that? Sorry, I didn't even see
it. Fellow Knotsman.
Rooks. Big up Rooks. Man said, Knotsman in the house. GG.
Yeah.
Big up, big up. What was that comment? Yeah, people saying Champions League's bigger than the Prem, but do you just think you need to win your bread?
I think it's bigger than the Prem. Yeah, I think it's bigger, but I think as a fan, I would rather the Premier League than the Champions League.
Oh, these men are clattering Neymar, bro. Look, he's gonna kick someone. Oh my god!
Yeah, but you know what? I'm just glad that I can finally see a football match where people can tackle, bro.
I know you can't tackle no more.
You know what I mean? I miss tackling.
What do I want to say? Reese is saying, would you prefer England to win the World Cup or Arsenal to win the Champions League?
Oof. England World Cup.
Would you?
Yeah, England World Cup. Yeah. Because when I'm going on holiday, man, are saying where you're from, I can just say England.
I say England.
No one's messing with me then. Do you know what I mean?
Oh dear.
Yeah, probably England. Yeah.
Probably
see
England.
Arsenal. Boy, to even put Arsenal and Champions League in the same sentence is.
Do you know what I would say? I think, and I'm being honest here, I think I'm more passionate about Arsenal than I am about England when I watch.
I think I'm more passionate, 100%. I'm a lot more passionate than England because England can just bore me.
Yeah,
they don't play no good football whatsoever.
Yeah,
I never get excited about England. Obviously, the semi-final and the final is completely different, but other than that, I never get excited. There's Messi again. He's got 25 men around him.
Look at that, though. Look at the way. He's giving it away, actually. I thought he kept it. Yo, I'm not going to lie. I might be Arsenal Champions League over England World Cup.
Yeah,
I think I might be. And I know that sounds horrible, but
I get it, though.
I think your club team is every day of the year, isn't it? Your club. England is like once a year, once every 2 years, 4 years. When your club is the best club, you walk around like a king, mate, because not everyone's got that same luxury, you know.
Everyone starts wearing the shirts again. Yeah, I'm not seeing no kids in Arsenal shirts no more.
You don't, do you? It's sad.
No kids, mate. I've seen Aston Villa shirts.
With Smith Rowe on the back. Hey, big up GT Playboy said, because Arsenal haven't won the Champions League yet, I'd rather win that over the Premier League. Oh, definitely for Arsenal.
Yeah.
You nearly got Emmy nearly doing a madness. Fred is just dead. Yo, listen, mate, I might have to go on Sky Bet and what is what's the odds on Fred? Is Messi's doing a madness? I'm going to shout the house down. I tell you what, for the sake of the kids, it's a good job he didn't just put that in the top corner.
Oh, mate, I'm thinking like, man wants Messi to score, but I don't want the wife to talk me up in the morning.
His name was? Oh my God, look at him. absolutely beat up. They're beating up Neymar.
Listen, he must have been fouled about 10 times in this game already.
Yellow card, Paredes. Neymar, man.
Was it a free kick?
Drifting past. There's the foot. He got a little foul there.
Yeah.
Next guy just said, "Listen, mate, stop all that."
You know what though? If you are playing against Neymar or Messi,
you got to do that. You got to rattle him.
I'm doing the same. You got to rattle him, mate. You got to say, "Listen, this ain't no butterfly and cupcakes.
Nah.
You're getting smashed."
You
mate.
take the yellow card first. I'll take the next one. 4 of us are getting booked until he kicks out and gets sent off.
Exactly.
Melbourne said Messi the GOAT now.
Of course.
I said on a stream the other day that he is and he isn't for me.
He is. I always get the other counter argument, of course, but what he does on a pitch, I've just never seen.
Yeah,
I've never seen it. That's for me. I've never seen it.
He's definitely the most consistent. No one has performed at that high level for so long. It's been over a decade.
Yeah, but for me, even when the top players know what he's going to do, they still can't stop him. That for me is just ridiculous.
That's great, isn't it?
You know what I mean? They know he's going to come on his right, and they just on his left, and they just can't stop him.
Neymar free kick. I don't know why this other guy's standing near the ball. Oh, it's been blocked.
There's always someone there,
There's always someone there.
He's never going to take it. Oof. No. He's never going to take it. He just stands there in case it goes in and everyone thinks he's took it. Jokes.
Yeah.
Brazil are the better team, though. I know they're losing 1-0, but they are the better team.
If Fred don't get sent off, they'll score. Surely Fabinho is better than Fred. I don't get that. Neymar, they've crowded him. Argentina on a break again. Oh, it's a poor pass.
He can't get it down, can he? Nah.
Turkey maybe Arsenal gets trophy for the Conference League. I mean, they're not even in the Conference League.
We've got no chance of getting any trophies, mate. We ain't got no. You might get the Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup, yeah. Brad said Maradona better than Messi. Diego was like a circus act with a ball. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a good argument. Maradona was ridiculous, and also the argument with Maradona is he played where the game was a lot harder than it is now. The defending, the pitches, the balls, everything was completely different. Than the defending, you got snapped in half. You got snapped in half. It was none of this referee protection. So Maradona's time was a lot harder, I think, than Messi's time. Do you know what I mean? As football.
100%. Yeah, Emirates Cup. There is a competition, but it's not. I think it's called the Mind Games Trophy. They're playing Tottenham and Chelsea.
The Mind Games.
Yeah, it's something to do with mental health or something. They're playing a pre-season tournament in August. Abdullah said this watch-along makes watching the game even better. Big up, guys. Hey, big up, man.
It's an experience, Abdullah. It's an experience.
It is. The whispering watch-along.
It's like... Yo, I feel like I'm watching Sex Central as a kid.
You feel like you're doing something wrong.
You know what I mean? Like creeping around the yard and that. What are you watching? Nothing, Mom, nothing.
Nothing, man. Do you know what, Infamous Mob? I'm not totally sure what I'm doing for the game tomorrow, I haven't decided yet. Maybe I'll stream it. I don't know.
Yeah. You was talking about it earlier, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, he's missed it.
He's pulled up, though.
Pulled up. What's he got? He's rolling around, Di Maria. Something's gone wrong. Has he rolled his ankle? Or has Fred done it? Fred done it? He's trying to get Fred sent off. Look, ref's coming over. What's happened?
He's grabbing his Achilles, though, isn't he?
Has Fred stamped on him? Or has he just rolled it?
I don't know. To me, it just looked like he missed it, and then he pulled straight up. Initially, I thought maybe it was his hammy. Then he's holding his Achilles.
If Fred stamped on him, he's done. No, it's not even Fred, in fact. It's the left back. No, he's rolled it.
Yeah. Trying to look in slow motion.
What's he doing? That's weird. Has he rolled his ankle or something? I'm not sure what he's done. He's coming off anyway. I can't imagine he's playing off.
That's a big loss for them.
Yeah. CJ Lowe said, "You two are my favorite football YouTubers. Big up, CJ."
Big up, CJ.
Man said, "Whisper along."
Whisper along.
Telling you, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Man's saying do ASMR, that friggin' eating food business on them. It's so bad.
So mad, boy. The experience is good, man. The
Did it?
silent watch along.
Silent, bad. Big up GA Cool G. He said, "This has got to be the funniest stream ever, bro. Library woof woof setting. Snoop Dogg, the real goat. Big up to both of you."
Jokes, boy. Jokes. That's why we're here, man. That's why we're here, for the jokes.
That's why we're here, man.
I hope Di Maria don't go off, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't know who they would even bring on. They got Aguero on the bench, but
yeah, but they'd have to change probably the formation, wouldn't they, if they're going to play Aguero? He's not going to be running down out the sides, is he? Oh, he's back on. Is he back on?
That's him.
Is that him?
Yeah, it looks all right. Oh,
Edison's
just chilling on the ball while the man's running after him.
He's sick, though.
Yeah, you ain't getting that.
He's sick, though. Edison is sick.
Alan O'Flynn said, "What do you reckon in the McGregor fight? You got any?"
Well, I watched the second. I didn't watch the first one. Who won the first one?
I didn't watch it. I'm not even into UFC that much, bro. I only watched Khabib McGregor. I didn't watch.
Yeah, I only watch a few. But the second one, I watched. Obviously, I was in Dubai then, so we could watch it in the morning because it was like it was hours ahead. So I watched it in the morning because it was in Abu Dhabi, and a few of the boys drove to Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
To watch it. I think it was in Abu Dhabi. It was not close because a few of the boys went over from Dubai to watch it, and McGregor had a little opportunity, but Portier weathered the storm because he can take a punch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he caught McGregor, and then he was dazed, and then he dealt with McGregor. I don't know if you've seen the news conference yesterday, the press conference. I saw it. He shut McGregor up. Yeah, savage.
Yeah.
So for me, McGregor has to win this fight. So I think he's going to come out all guns blazing. So it's going to be a tough one. Tough match. Probably going to go. I might go for McGregor. McGregor because he's got a point to prove. Yeah.
I think McGregor's going to win just. What do you think? Jeffrey said, Fran is actually a great channel. I subscribed a while ago, but I just started watching his content. Quality, keep it up, bro.
Yeah, he messaged me today. Thanks for the message, Jeff. Appreciate it. Yeah, good message.
Make sure as well, everyone, go and subscribe to FFTV. Tim Smith said, "This is surreal. You've probably never ever watched a stream where we've been so quiet. You know, usually I'm shouting."
It's quite funny though, because I know other people are doing it, but they might be shouting. Oh wait, there! Oof, he's nearly got him behind. I know a few other people are doing it as well, aren't they?
Yeah. Yo, he looked like he punched Richarlison then. Oh. I thought he punched him.
Probably did. Just gave him a little jab in the back. Mine was on UFC. Duff.
Falcon said ASMR watch along. The wife thinks I'm watching a fruity football stream. Oh, dear.
What are you doing? Nothing.
Just watching football.
Well, it don't sound like it. It's a strange football match. Look,
CJ said, between the two of you, you learn and laugh from your videos. That's the main thing, isn't it? You want people to learn and laugh, man. Enjoy yourself and learn something.
Yes, a lot of stuff like you see on platforms and that is just a load of nonsense. So you try and keep it. At least people are learning something, getting some insight into the other side of the game that we've experienced, and I think that's important. But also make it fun and have a little bit of banter along the way. I think that's key. Not many people do that, so that's why I think it's good.
This could be a chance. Brazil. Oh no!
Oh, it's another block. To be fair to Argentina, I wouldn't say they've been under the cosh. They have been the second best, but they've defended quite well.
They have.
Brazil ain't carved nothing out. Do you know what I mean?
They haven't.
Brazil ain't carved
how long have we
nothing out.
known each other? How long? Over 10 years, isn't it?
Yeah, it's over 10 years.
Over 10 years.
What we're talking now? about 15, 14, 15 years.
About 15 years, yeah. Long time, man.
Yeah, about 14, 15 years.
Guys, what's your opinions on Kako?
The posh footballer. I think he was the only posh kid in football, wasn't he?
He doesn't get talked about that much, really, does
he? He was frightening for Brazil.
He was
so sick for Brazil and for Milan, mate.
Yeah.
I loved him. I think he was like he's like the posh Aladdin of football, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's a proper nice kid, wasn't he?
Proper nice kid. I think he went to like private school and all that stuff, didn't he? That's a great ball, by the way.
Is that Richarlison, isn't it?
That's a great ball, yeah. Great ball.
Yeah, most of these Brazilians, they're from the favelas and all that. He just looked like the nice kid who went to private school. And
yeah, he weren't about that life, boy. He weren't about 16th, 13th Street and all that. He weren't about
he weren't on that, but he weren't with Adriano on the corner, bro.
Nah, mate. He weren't about that life, mate.
Corner to Brazil, Neymar.
What are we on? Good half, mate. It's gone quick as well.
It's flown by, hasn't it? I didn't even look.
Good half.
2 minutes. Can they get a goal back? If it goes to extra, go on.
It's funny, you know, when I've seen Marquinhos plays, he plays more advanced for PSG, doesn't he?
Yeah,
when I've seen him.
Plays DM. Yeah. Whipped in. Flick. Oh. Tell you what. Not overly impressed with Brazil. You know, they're moving the ball. I think they're lacking a striker. I think they might be better off getting like a Firmino on and pushing Neymar out wide.
I'm surprised Firmino's not playing. I know Everton, they rate Everton, don't they? But Firmino gives you that little bit more for me.
Yeah.
He's always going to be in and around that 6-yard box, isn't he, Firmino?
Do you know what made me laugh here, bro? He's brought up Oscar here. And I remember when Oscar went... He went to China at like 25, didn't he? And he just said, listen, I'm securing my whole generation financially. I don't care if you think I'm a money grabber. I know the league ain't great. What? But I respected his honesty, though. Not everyone plays football, loves football, do they?
No, I know loads of people. We know loads of people who don't love football, and you fall out of love with the politics, and you also know that it's done. It's done within, a blink of the eye. You think it's going to last forever. So yeah, in a way, at the end of the day, this is how you got to look at it. What you're going to get more out of life? Staying somewhere and earning a quarter of the money, or going somewhere and setting everything up for life? Remember Asamoah Gyan?
Oh yeah, the Ghana striker.
He just got off as well, didn't he? For mad money, like mad money. So yeah, I get it. If someone's going to pay me $350 a week, and then someone else is going to offer me half the money, then I'm getting off. I'm getting off myself.
The thing is, because we grew up loving the game. If you made it to the Prem and a top club like Chelsea, and you're on like $150 a week, which is rich, are you actually going to leave that to go China for 300 grand, even though the level is, it's nowhere near the level of the Prem?
I think when you put it like that, the way that we are, I mean, I was comfortable in League One. I was like, this is all right at League One. So if I would have got to the Prem, that was my problem. I got comfortable. But if you would have got to the Prem, then I understand. Like we don't look at money maybe the way that he does. Some people look at money like, I think that's what happened to Ozil. I think that's what's happened to him. He's just, because he's not a massive fan of the game, is he? No. He likes playing football. He loves football, but he's not a massive fan of all the other stuff that goes on behind the scenes, like me and you weren't. You know what I mean? So I get that. That was a good half of football. That was a good half.
Very good. Yeah, half time. I mean, Brazil have had a lot of the ball. They've played nice little moves. They haven't really tested Martinez at all, though, have they? Really?
Did he have a save? Trying to think. Did he have a save?
I don't know. I don't remember him making a save.
Oh, I can't remember him having a save. I think it's something easy. So half was decent, but no real quality in the final thirds, were they? Obviously, Di Maria's goal was the only bit of quality. I'm loving the tackles. I'm loving the tempo. I've got to be honest.
Alan's saying Fran never looked along the line.
Nah, never looked along the line, mate. Never.
You got to gamble, aren't you? Just gamble and hope you're in.
Hey, listen, when you're that quick, The linesman get it wrong. Sometimes you can be rapid, and because the linesman's thinking, there's no way he stayed on side. He's got 10 yards ahead of the fullback. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No way, man. No way.
Yeah,
But
I'm telling you.
I lived offside, mate. I lived offside.
Yeah, a lot of players do, man. They're successful there as well.
Yeah, I lived offside.
Big up South London's fine. He said, subscribe to FFTV. While we're at halftime, people, still 1,200 of you in here. Subscribe to FFTV. Like the video. Subscribe to my channel. Stay in tune for the second half, man, you know.
Decent second half. We might as well get through it, people. We'll get through it.
Get through it. Listen, if it goes to extra time, mate, we might have to do Conor McGregor at 5. We'll go on your channel and do Conor.
Let's do Conor McGregor, man. Let's just stay up all night, boy.
Oh my days.
Jokes, mate.
Do you know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest UFC fan. I'm more of a boxing fan.
Yeah. You know what, for me, I like it, but sounds mad, but I think it's too violent at times. That's the only thing. I think Ross. It's got better now, isn't it? It's got better now. I think when I first watched it, I used to watch Kimbo Slice.
Oh yeah.
Bare knuckle fighting in his garden, and then he went to UFC and he got mashed up, didn't he? He died in the end, didn't he? He died, didn't he?
Did he? I don't know.
I think Kimbo Slice died. I don't think it was through the UFC. I think it was maybe natural causes, heart attacks or something like that. But I don't know if you watch Kimbo Slice. It's bare knuckle fighting in the garden. Did you ever watch those videos?
No.
He used to hustle and say to man like £500. £500, let's have it. Yeah, like a gypsy in the garden. Yeah. And that's how he used to earn his hustle. And he used to breed dogs as well. You know,
people saying he did pass away, yeah.
He passed away. I don't know what he passed away of.
Someone says heart attack.
Heart attack. Yeah, it's mad. A couple of new subscribers as well, so appreciate that. Appreciate everyone that subscribes.
Yeah, big up, man. Support the people.
That's good, man.
Big up Gio. He said Curtis Messi wins this and he's better than CR7. It's beef between my mum who supports Argentina and my dad supports Brazil. Lone Milan Willock. Listen, you could take Willock. Listen, I think Messi's already ahead of Ronaldo. I know some people use that Ronaldo, he's won the Euros thing, but I think
he's the closest thing to Messi, so that's why they compare him, innit?
Yeah.
I think the argument is that Messi is that Ronaldo is a better goal scorer because he's got more goals. But as for player, for me, he's not near Messi. Ronaldo cannot do what Messi does.
No,
he can't do that. Do you know what I mean?
For me, I think the difference is, I think Ronaldo is a great moments player. Yeah, sometimes he has a quiet game, he has a big moment. Where you watch games sometimes and Messi's bossing the game. He's almost playing like a centre mid, and then he still has the moment. So I think he is. I think he's better than Ronaldo.
That's what I like about him as well. He doesn't play as he's not a forward. This kid's got all these goals, and he's not even a forward really. He plays he drifts everywhere, doesn't he? He can play anywhere. He's frightening for me. Frightening. Some of the things that he does is just madness.
Big up Buenos Aires, Gun. If you want to come on after, because he said, obviously Argentina fan, so and Arsenal, so maybe get him on after, especially if they've won. And I'll drop you the link
definitely.
after.
Definitely if you get a couple of people on for after, if they win for 10-15 minutes, it'll be good. Be good, man.
Messi is the GOAT contender. I mean, listen, for me. All right, let me ask you this question. You're saying he's the GOAT. Is he your actual favorite player of all time?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
No, R9 is my favorite player. R9 is my favorite because I used to think I was R9. So even when I was pro, so R9 is probably about 4 years older than me. So from '98, all through my playing career, that's all I used to be obsessed with. Every pair of boots that he got, I got. I remember making my mum go to Harrods to get the chrome and lime R9s because you couldn't get them anywhere else at the time. And I remember my manager at the time, Barry Fry, was saying, "You can't wear boots like that as a professional." And I was like, "Look at the World Cup, man. R9's wearing them."
He ain't playing on the pitches. Our pitches are a bit different.
Darlington away on a Tuesday night. It was not the one in those chrome Nike Mercurials, bro.
Yeah.
But R9's my favorite player. R9 is my favorite player, but Messi for me is the best player I've ever seen. Do you know what I mean? Ronaldinho, another one was. He disappointed me. Typical Brazilian, wins Ballon d'Or, and then that's it. Wants to party for the rest of his career. Because Ronaldinho was just magical.
He was. I personally think Ronaldinho is the most talented footballer we've possibly ever seen. But like you said, party animal, didn't do it over a long period of time. But he won the Champions League, the La Liga, he won the World Cup, he won Ballon d'Or. He could do anything. Even Messi said he's the most talented footballer he's ever seen. Can do anything with a football.
Him at Barcelona, honestly. Remember, El Clasico then was El Clasico.
Yeah.
I mean, the players on that pitch. It was the best club game in the world.
Yeah.
And he would just decide, well, I'm just going to turn it on today, and he would destroy like Ramos at his prime and all these players. Just destroy them. Like he was just a joke. Ronaldinho was just a joke.
He got applauded off in the Bernabeu.
Yeah.
After scoring 2 goals, it's just ridiculous footballer, man.
Ridiculous footballer.
I think the R9 thing for me, obviously because we was young strikers, and I just think when you was a kid, I feel like strikers were the most idolized. They were the heroes. They won the game.
Yeah.
And I just think with R9, there's never been a striker anywhere near his level. And listen, we're Arsenal fans. We love Thierry Henry. But he cannot talk to that guy. That guy was something else.
No. I don't think. I don't know if we'll ever see a striker who was as good as him, like him. You know, people talk about Mbappe, and he's got that similarities where he's quick. He's got the step over where he wants to go around the goalkeeper, which R9 made famous. But he's got a long way to go to do the things. I mean, but R9 at Barcelona in the early days with the Kappa kit.
With Bobby Robson, manager.
Bobby Robson was unreal. And if it weren't for his knee injuries, we would have seen a lot more. We would have seen a lot more. He had that knee injury. Remember when he had the knee injuries and he went to Old Trafford, and then he's finished. He's put a bit of weight on. Didn't he bag an hat-trick?
They applauded it, and he ripped prime Rio Ferdinand to pieces. By the way,
to pieces. And apparently he was finished with bad knees, mate. It was ridiculous.
He was
ridiculous,
bro. He had the worst haircut we've ever seen, and kids in the ends was doing it.
Yeah.
It's a dreadful haircut.
It's a crime. It's a crime in itself. It was a crime.
It's basically the barber hadn't finished, and our man's just said, "You know what? I've got to go. Just leave that bit on."
Remember, you know what it reminded me of? Remember when your old school, your uncle, even your pops, used to have the black man peak. Remember the peak where they had the trim and then the peak was at the front? It looked like he wanted a peak, but his hair was not long enough. He just bowed the rest of his head off. I don't know where these men are going with this swag boy.
It's madness. Yo, I never had that haircut. I'm telling you, I couldn't get away with that in my ends, bro.
Yo, you know my ends as well. You got no chance, man. I was getting shot, blood.
Yeah, you can't wear that. They don't want to hear about R9. Man's asking, what did you think about? What do you think about this Arsenal documentary, All or Nothing? I don't know if you saw the Tottenham and City one, but
yeah. Of course, you know me. I study all those things.
Yeah.
Obviously they're gonna make it to be entertaining. They're gonna make it for certain people to look a certain way. But for me, it's gonna be the most entertaining, but it's gonna be the most shocking one as well.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be shambles.
Yeah,
I think Arteta's getting sacked in it. Right? I think Arteta's getting sacked in it. Yeah, I told you. I think Arteta's getting sacked, and we're finishing 10th or below in this documentary.
Oh man, do you know what's crazy, Brad? Yeah, someone we were talking about yesterday or the day before, and they said, "What do you think about the documentary?" I said, from a selfish point of view, Arsenal fan making content, I'm delighted. You've just given me another 15 episodes to talk about.
We can speak about it every week.
We can talk about it. We can do a reaction video today. Or what the first episode's out. What do you think?
That's what we're doing, man.
Those documentaries only help your club if you're a good team. 100%. That made Manchester City look like a great football club. You saw Pep, the training ground. You thought, wow. Tottenham looked like a shambles. It was just the Jose Mourinho show.
Just Jose, great entertainment, great TV.
Entertainment. Yeah.
But Jose Mourinho just came out like an absolute idiot.
He just looked mad. Danny Rose and all that madness going off. You just thought, like South London's finest say, this is going to break records because we're going to be Banter FC in full effect.
Mate, it's great entertainment. Yo, we need to do like Big Brother stuff on this. Yeah, man. Big Brother, episode 1, Arsenal Amazon, Big Brother. I swear to God, mate, it's going to be shambles, mate. Shambles. You might as well do it. You might as well do it on a West Ham or something like that. The way we're moving, mate, it's going to be shambles.
It's gonna be entertaining but embarrassing. I think a lot of rival fans are looking forward to it more than Arsenal.
Yeah, they'll be. You know what I mean? They'll be looking forward to that, boy.
I tell you, like you said, though, man, Arteta. I can't see him surviving the whole series. I tell you that much,
mate. He's got to get a sack in this show. Writing's on the wall, mate. It's great TV. Get him out.
Episode 4, Arteta, Kroenke's office. They've just lost at home to Burnley. It's over. It's over. Take your hair, Joe. Yeah, get out.
Take your hair, Joe. Come on, that die.
Yeah, take dying. Do one.
Take him off, mate. Oh,
big up to Tom Beard. Thank you very much for becoming a member, bro. Appreciate your support on the channel. I said, false manager, episode 9, Arteta, you prick.
Man are going in already, you know.
Sacked in 4K. It's gonna be wild.
It's gonna be wild, mate. It's gonna be wild. I'm looking for. Obviously, they're filming it this season, and then is it coming out next season?
So they said 2022 autumn. It's meant to be coming out.
Right. Okay.
To be the
so
end,
we got
the
a
end
time.
of next
end of the season. Yeah. End of next season, mate.
But I'm looking at Arsenal this season. I'm like, unless we go mad in the market, we're finishing 10th, 9th, 8th.
I've said it all pre-season.
So there ain't going to be nothing good to watch in that video if you're an Arsenal fan.
Maybe they probably won't because they still do it a certain way. But people, you might find out a few things. I hope someone does kick off the door.
Yeah,
I hope someone does kick off the door and say what's going on. Like Danny Rose, fair play to Danny Rose. He went in there with the biggest man and said, "I don't know what's going on. You treat me like an idiot." Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? I was speaking to someone about it, and because someone was saying, "Oh, you know, they'll act a certain way in front of the camera," but then I heard that the cameras roll all day, every day. Everything's recorded, and then they chop it. So if it's there the whole time, you're just going to forget it's there and act normal.
I wonder if Arsenal, these teams, have the rights to like be involved in what gets seen. Yeah, right. I'm just going to nip to the toilet before we.
No worries. Firmino is coming on, people, for Brazil. So let's see. We're just about to kick off Argentina to get us underway. Big second half for Brazil. Big second half for Messi. Argentina kick us off. Firmino has come on, but I'm not sure who he's come on for. Let me just check who he came on for. Man said nothing or nothing. You know, it is pretty much that, isn't it? Arsenal fans getting nothing. Let me just see. Firmino has come on for. Oh man, I can't see it. If anyone knows who Firmino's come on for, let me know, people. I can't get it up on the phone. That's why Arteta is loaning Libre. Don't want them antics. Is it Fred? It's got to be Fred Anix. He was going to get sent off. I'm on after. Yeah, no worries, bro. Especially if you win. I'm sure you'll be happy as well. Vinicius is on the bench. Yeah, Fred. It had to be Fred come off. He's been awful. Looked like he should have got sent off for that tackle anyway. Sooner than later, let your guard down. Exactly. If there's a camera there 24 hours a day, every single day, eventually you're going to say something or do something that you probably shouldn't do. You know, so I'm hearing it's the second most expensive football documentary ever after the Manchester City one. I think just under 11 million.
11 million.
11 million to do it, yeah. Fred's come off for
Fred's come off, yeah.
Firmino.
Firmino, they need a goal. They do need a goal, don't they? They need a goal.
I'm surprised Firmino didn't start with Jesus being out. I don't get that.
Oh, did you see his challenge?
Oh,
it's accidental though. It's accidental. He's looking at the ball and he thinks he can bring it out of the air.
Yeah, bro. That's how much it said. Like 10.8 million they're paying Arsenal. I think the Man City one was just under 12 million. The Tottenham one was about 9 million.
That's mad. It's not like I say. It's nothing to these clubs.
No.
However, it just gives them more popularity, more PR, more
Yeah. And the thing is, let's be honest, Fran. The Kroenkes are not gonna. They're not gonna be in this documentary. They've took 10 mil and said, "You lot are gonna look
do
like
what you
circus."
Want.
Yeah.
Go and do what you want, mate. See, the thing is, like we said, when we did the protest and all these things, he's left. Oh, I thought he left him for dead then. The protest and all these things. And we said, does it really do anything? Does it really shake any trees? You got to remember, these owners, they don't even know what's going on. They've got other people running this business for them. These billionaires, they don't really get emotionally involved in a lot of things. Not many of them. They allow other people to go and do all the work for them. And football clubs are exactly the same, do you know? And that's the sad thing. But on the flip side, we wanted the money in. We've got the money in. So then we have to accept that this is our billionaires' role. I mean, Man United, that's got to be that's a free kick in England, isn't it?
How is that not a free kick? He just pushed him over. Ref's like, yeah, goal kick, mate. Get on with it.
Get up.
It's madness.
It's good to see, though.
Yeah, it is good to see because that's gone out of the game, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's good to see. Like, he should, if you get a nudge like that 5 years ago, 10 years ago, you're not going down. You're just standing up. You're just holding your ground. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it is good to see. Oof, what's going on here? I think Firmino will cause problems.
He will. He gets in them pockets of space well.
Yeah, because they need to get Neymar in the game more. Obviously, Argentina, Messi's got half a yard here. It's the first time he's got more than 10 yards space.
Oh, no. Alan said, I could only name 4 of the Argentina team. How times have changed.
Yeah. I think unless you, like you say, you keep an eye on everything. Like for me, for a couple of years, I didn't really keep an eye on a lot of stuff, did I? I used to just speak to you about football. I wasn't really invested in it. But knew I had to get back involved. So now I know all the players and what's going on. But you know, footballs change every 5 years, don't they? Footballers, every 5 years, it's like a new team.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
it's like a few years ago, they had like Mascherano, Tevez, Higuain, all that kind of. I love Tevez, man.
Yeah, I used to love Tevez. I used to love the fact that his hunger, hunger to want to win, and Tevez was proper. He's still playing, or he's just left Boca, just like Boca, and he.
Has he left Boca? Yeah, I knew he was over there.
And I think he said he wouldn't play for anyone else.
No.
So maybe he's retiring now.
Arteta to get sacked halfway through the documentary. That's my prediction.
I'm telling you. For me, it's 100%.
He'll be Arsenal manager at Christmas. I think he'll be gone before Christmas.
Listen, if he does well, then look at that.
When Messi's one-on-one with the defender, 1-2, give it him back.
Oh, you got to give him back.
He's going mad. It's a 1-2 and the guy's trying to shoot. Oh, look at Neymar, man. Look at the turn. Look at him. Look, the clown. Wow, that's GBH.
Man's not even helping him up. He's like, nah, mate, rivalry right here. Bosh. Have some of that.
These men are clattering him.
Look at this. Nowhere near him. Bang.
The ref ain't even doing nothing. He's just like, free kick, guy.
Yeah. Bosh.
Do you know what? I heard different stories about how, because Tevez had them scars on his neck, didn't he? I heard different stories about how he got that. Yeah,
I've never heard anything really. So it does look like boiling water, because my uncle as a kid, something happened, and all of his back, the whole of his back. He can't lift his arms above there because the skin has shrunk through being boiling water.
Oh, okay.
And the scars look exactly the same. So I'm not sure if it is with Tevez. You never know. I'm not sure. What stories have you heard?
Yeah, I heard it was a burn, but then I remember there used to be this rumor saying that he jumped into like the fans of the wrong team or something. I don't know if anyone ever heard that.
No, to be fair, I've only ever heard about the got scolded or whatever it's called.
Scolded. I don't know how it happened. I heard he was a bit of a street kid as well, Tevez.
Yeah. Roadman, innit?
Yeah. Boiling water, he says, yeah.
Wayno saying he's went to MLS. Was that just the comment saying he's gone to the MLS?
Tevez. Oh, Brazil could be in. Could be in.
Oh, goal.
1-1. It's offside. It's offside.
He's offside.
Richarlison.
He's not even. You got to look at the flags these days, son.
You can't go running off celebrating, mate, when his flag's up.
Offside. Is he offside on the first one? Because it's not come back to him. It must have been the first one because it's not come back to him. It can't be offside. Just in it, yeah.
Very close.
Just offside. Just offside. Brazil are going to get a goal, mate.
Yeah. It's Firmino now getting in them pockets. Now Neymar can go and do his stuff.
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. It's a good game, though. I thought it would be a good game, though, because the country's rivals, innit? And they don't hold back. The tackles have been great for me.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. I love seeing it. It's old school, isn't it?
Old school, mate. It's old school.
And the ref's just like, get up.
Yeah. He's saying, nah, none of this con artist stuff.
Edison is he's like a midfielder, isn't he, on the ball?
Oh, his passing is I don't know if you've seen it with a Man City where they've adapted the game where normally they always play out. But have you seen when Zinchenko or someone goes proper wide on the halfway line
and he
just picks them out? I think he's done it a few times last year. He literally just zings it straight into him, 60-yard pass, and they know it's coming in. They're already in because everyone's expecting them to play a little.
He got a couple of assists, I think, didn't he?
You got more assists than Willian, innit?
That's not surprising.
I think Willian did all right for assisting. I'm sure he was one of our best assists, weren't he?
Yeah, that's why we finished 8th. If he's our best assist.
Oh, mate.
Here's Neymar. Skips inside one. Oh, what a ball! Richarlison! Oh, I don't think his first touch was great, man.
Nah, it's that
Neymar
horrible.
Is a joke. I feel like these men are not. Some of these men aren't on his wavelength.
Nah,
he should be finishing that.
Richarlison's first touching it makes it under his feet. If you have a look in, that's just under his feet.
Out your feet, yeah. It just gets
too close to him.
Bit. Yeah, man. Should be slotting that in.
Yeah, it's gone away from him as well. Yeah,
it's not the Brazil of old, is it, man?
Hey, that's if that's Zico back in the day, mate. That's in.
Oh dear.
You're planning to play for Argentina? I hope so, son.
Yeah, if you make it, man, that's some career. Don't forget, remember you was in this chat.
Do you know what I mean?
Come back when you're playing for him. Yeah, but do you know what? It's funny? My dad told me stories before about Argentina and black people. There's a lot of because I remember back in the day, a few people in the family, like Jamaicans, they used to say that Maradona was black.
Right.
But then I heard all these stories about stuff back in the day with slavery and stuff in Argentina. If anyone knows, people who know maybe in the chat, but there was a lot of issues with Argentina and stuff like that.
Well, it is interesting that you say that, and I've never even really thought about it because obviously that's Spanish and Brazilians are Portuguese. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
But now that you've said that, no, you never see no black Argentinians, and you can't tell me there's no black Argentinians. There's going to be
there must be
millions,
and there is for most other South American countries, isn't there?
Well, every other South American country is black, you would say. Colombia, Peru, Ecuador. Is there any? Brazil. Who else is obviously of the lighter complexion? Because I
Someone
know
said
that obviously
Argentina, 50
is
Spanish,
Spanish. Yeah.
50% Italian. I don't think I've ever seen black Argentinian.
Mm.
Yeah, it's going into a whole other category there. But yeah, people saying there's I know there's a lot of background. There's a lot of stuff.
I wonder if, which I've never heard, because I don't really know a lot about. Obviously, I only know the history with the Spanish and the Portuguese, etc. But obviously through slavery and all that stuff. Just because obviously I've looked into black slavery, but there must be a lot of racism then in Argentina. I've never really read about it or know about it, but I wonder if there's a lot of racism in Argentina.
People saying Uruguay and Chile as well.
Yeah, Uruguay. Yeah,
not a lot of black play. Paraguay. I think I've seen the odd one. People saying a lot of Nazis went to Argentina.
Interesting.
Yeah,
interesting.
You learn a lot on here, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. That's what it's about. History, man. It's not Arsenal history today. We're going Argentina history, innit?
Yeah. If this goes to extra time, mate,
it's a long one.
It's a long one. Oh, what's he Neymar? Look, he elbowed him in the face.
He's lost his head. Oh, mate. The poor look. He's not got a lot of joy in this game, has he? To be fair,
give him a little hand in the face. There's not a lot there, really, is it?
It's not. It's normal. It's balance, holding someone off, innit?
Yeah,
it's holding someone off. That's what I mean. There must be, like you say, there must be a lot of black mixed race Argentinians. It's that part of the world. Must be.
People saying the Nazis when they. Alan said if it goes to extra time, we'll be doing sign language. I mean, what is it? It's 2:15. Yeah, if we go extra time, we're under pressure.
You're under pressure. You know the wife's coming in and saying, "Yo, what is going on?"
Yeah. If you hear any background noise on any of our, in either of us, we're in big trouble.
We're in big trouble, mate.
Yeah, you don't want to be hearing any noise. Luke said, Curtis, you're excited whispering when teams are on the attack. It's two jokes, man. Defo worth a $5. Hey, big up, Luke. I appreciate the support, man. Make sure you all go and subscribe to Fran's channel, FFTV, as well.
Appreciate that.
Oh, dear. It is funny, man, because you don't realize how quiet we're actually talking.
Yeah, we're just talking like we're whispering like.
I've adjusted to it like it's normal now as well.
Yeah. The thing is, though, it's loud in the house.
Yeah.
Upstairs,
it's loud in the house. Madness.
Yes, it's loud in the house. I'm upstairs, innit?
Oh, you upstairs? I'm downstairs.
So my office is next to my son's room, and then my bedroom. Because I've got an office room. So I'm upstairs.
So you're close, mate. You're close.
Yeah, I'm close, mate. I'm close to getting beats from the wife.
one little like bang on the wall by accident or something, and there's problems. They got Babs, man. Babs says you guys are actually still up. What? Look, why is? But listen, don't listen to this guy. This guy stays up till like 7 o'clock in the morning editing videos. He's probably having his breakfast. Big up to Babs, man. Go and subscribe to his channel, people, as well. Quality channel.
Yo, our times have changed, man. We was normally out.
Do you know what I mean, bro?
Now we're doing YouTube streams, now we're normally out causing chaos.
I'd have a bottle. We'd have a bottle in our hand right now. Now we're watching football whispering on YouTube.
Scared of our partners.
Scared.
Normally we was out giving the partners the red button and the bottles were out. Now we're scared, boy.
Before I'm like, yo, where's them sparklers at, man, coming out on the bottles? Now I got a tropical vibes fruit punch. Hey, big up to Reedy, man. He said, big up Big C and Fran. You boys are proper soldiers, mate. I'm knackered and I'm 5 hours behind you, lads. Don't oversleep and see you for tomorrow. Big up Richard, man. Good, always supporting the channel.
Jokes.
Everyone's family's in beds. Yeah, man. ASMR settings. Yeah, but you know what? I was gonna get some sweets out, but I think they'd be too noisy, man. Chomping down the mic. Is it coming home or is it home? Yeah, do you know what? I think England are gonna win tomorrow. I honestly do. I think it'll be close, but I think they're gonna beat them.
I think everything has been perfect and aligned for us, and it. Do you know what I mean? It has been perfect, but I'm just hoping that luck don't run out. Do you know what I mean? Hoping that luck don't run out. But listen, Italy they're unbeaten in 33 games. They ain't no mugs.
No,
and I think they might. They do have more. They are a better team than us. But not by miles, I don't think. Do you know what I mean? I don't think they're like, there's no one who you think, right, we're really scared of them. Insigne's not going to outrun no one. Immobile, we can, free kick here. Immobile's going to do his bit. Chiesa is the one for me who could cause problems. He could cause problems. He's the one for me.
I think as well, Fran, because he's playing against Luke Shaw, like Insigne against Walker, like Walker's in form, he's rapid, he's strong.
He's been fantastic.
Chiesa, I think, can do Luke Shaw if he gets a lot of the ball.
Yeah. Luke Shaw's good and he's doing well, but he's not quick, is he? He's not quick.
Yeah, nah, he's not quick.
Slow, but he's not quick.
I think where England will struggle is middle and midfield. I just think Verratti, Barella, Jorginho, they're gonna bop.
It's all kicking off here. Vinicius Junior's just come on. The refs right.
Like Everton's come on. That's what I mean. Like Everton and Richarlison, are they better than Firmino and Vinicius? What kind of back pass is that? Corner to Argentina.
Oof, that's out of character. That is out of character.
That's poor. Spinazzola, yeah, he is a big loss for Italy. I think that Emerson tomorrow, I think England should be targeting him.
Yeah, because he's good on the ball, but he's not great at defending, or he's not great going forward. He's a strange one, isn't he, Emerson?
Yeah. I think Saka will probably play on the right, so he'll be against him.
We just got to do what we're doing. We've been playing counter-attacking football the whole tournament, so Southgate's quite happy to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Italy have gone to extra time their last two games as well, so that might even catch up with them a little bit.
Yeah, oof.
It's a tough shoulder to
shoulder. I love that. It's a good shoulder to shoulder, mate.
Good shoulder, man. That's old school, isn't it?
Yeah, shoulder.
Man said we're on a stakeout.
Messi,
it's about to go mad. Is it appeal for a penalty? No. Oh my god! It was about to go wild.
He's going to smash him.
I was about to book a hotel and just walk out.
And just scream in the hotel.
Oh my days. His Neymar.
Mate.
Come on, man. It's a poor cross. Tom said, Big C, with fans returning, will you be going to games next year or continuing watch-alongs? I think it'll be a mixture of the two. I'll go to some of the bigger games. I'm not going to go every week.
Yeah, like you say, I think we'll be doing the watch-alongs. It's hard to do them all the time, isn't it? Obviously, you just do match day vlogs as well, which will be good.
I'll do vlogs if I go to the games, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I say, Curtis, why are you whispering, bro? Got people in the house. I got a loud voice. It's 2 a.m.
Deep voice, man.
Got that deep voice. That's why I got the hood up. My man's on detective settings.
Jokes.
Let's have a look what man has said.
Jokes, man. Bare comments.
Alan said, whispering shush. It's 8:20 here in Galveston, Texas, and the sun is going down. Have you got any matches to keep your eyes open? Yo, do you know what, though? I'm not tired. I stay up late a lot of the time.
Yeah, I'm not tired. I've been going to bed a little bit earlier now, because I've been trying to get up at like 5:30.
Yeah.
In the morning, just to get my little bits and bobs out of the way. Do you know what I mean? But Texas as well, you know.
Yeah.
You know what? Texas is always a place that I've wanted to go.
Yeah.
For some reason. I don't know why. I think it's because I've heard a lot of people talk about it. I know, obviously, you know, sometimes it's got a certain name for it, but Texas, I think it's because a lot of people that I follow doing work stuff, that they live in Texas for some reason.
It's a big place, isn't it? Very big.
Yeah, big place, yeah.
Snooker commentary, it's definitely snooker commentary, mate. Like we're at the Crucible right now. Hendry against Jimmy White.
Snooker commentary, I love it. I love it.
I said Bad Boys 3.
Bad Boys 3, the football watch-along.
I'm telling you. Is this a Wimbledon watch-along? You know what it is, though? You see, sometimes late night, man, it's a bit late. You're just trying to be a bit cozy. You just put the hood up in the house,
chilling, man. Chilling, man. I need hot chocolate, man. Hot chocolate, water bottle.
Messi, if he scores, it's problems. He's laid it off. Oh, it's a terrible shot.
Oh, what's he doing? It's horrific.
They don't even let Messi get a shot off, do they? There's about 4 players on him. Look at Edison. He's getting pressed here. He just passes it right next to the guy.
Imagine Edison, right, in England. He could trying to make it through the England leagues. Oh, Neymar's just twisted.
Play centre mid. Oh, I fouled him again. Look, I told you they're taking it in turns to get booked. They'll have about 7 yellow cards. Oh,
he's on it. He's going. He needs this goal, mate. Neymar needs this.
Neymar's not happy. Neymar. MA said Neymar best stream ever. Do you know what's so good about it? There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who usually when I'm streaming in the day, it's probably mad times of the day for them. Where now it might be a better time for them.
Yeah. Especially like States and that.
Yeah, exactly. You two are as loud as the Emirates gets during a match. You're not wrong, You're not wrong.
Nah. Get up, son. Never. Get up, son.
Where you at, people? Let us know where you're at. What part of the world you're in?
Bermuda, Nice. Nice.
British Open Watchalong. President of FIFA's there. Man said Edison's better than Declan Rice. I've been calling Declan rice and peas all tournament.
I can't see why he plays.
I
can see why he plays because Southgate wants him to play that role. But I can't see why it's Declan Rice. It could be anybody.
I called him a more mobile Eric Dyer, and people said I was being disrespectful, but that's where I view him.
Yeah, I think Eric Dyer does just as good a job when he's played. Singapore, Germany, Antigua. Yeah, man.
All over the place, people. Chicago, Toronto, Shepherd's Bush. Can't forget the local, man.
Can't forget
the locals. Next door to us.
Yeah, that's some creepy stuff,
Yeah. It's a good job he cracks jokes in the comments, You'd be like, Jeff's in New York.
NYC, Jeff loved that. Yeah, he needs to get over to New York soon, man.
Oh, mate, listen, man would be going to that tour this month.
Oh, yeah, in Florida, man, I know. I'm trying to go to New York for Christmas, to be fair.
I don't know. When are they going to open this travel ban, man, in the US? They can come here. We can't go there.
That's the thing the missus like, because I was looking to try and book something next month, so it's like 6 months away or 5 months away. But the missus was saying, what if you book it and you still can't get to the States if you're not have the vaccine and all this stuff? Do you know what I mean?
Crazy.
It's a mad one. It's a mad one. Global, man. Global in the chat. Love it. Global. Denmark. Yeah, I love it. Global.
Yeah, man. Big up to everyone tuning in. Well, we got
Cali as well, man.
Game's flying by, isn't it? 20 minutes left. 20.
To be fair, there's not been much action in the final third. There's been a lot of scrappy stuff in the middle, hasn't there? Neymar's trying to get on the ball. The pace is good, though.
It is very
pace is good.
I said Rice is Xhaka on steroids.
Imagine. He's, I've not seen him in this tournament break one line with his passing.
Yeah. Broad's a bushman, innit? I always banter him because he's from the bush.
Where's Broad's from? Where's he from? Is he from Yard?
No, but I'm saying like his family over there. Yeah, they live in bush, innit? There's they got goats and that walking past them and everything.
Serious, yo.
I always banter him, man. Yo, see, man, are saying Florida's wide open, but we can't fly over there, man.
I think. Was it?
No.
Oh, it's great defending in the end, It's good defending in the end.
Well to see him out, but these Brazil man are not on Neymar's wavelength, man.
Nah. When you're at school, Then you're at school and you're playing all kinds, and people are not on your wavelength, and then they try and blame you because you play the wrong pass. Like, nah. You're not in the right place, mate.
Like Neymar's looking for the 1-2. This guy's turning onto his left foot and shooting wide.
Got no chance, mate. No chance. With the Florida thing, the Peterborough owner I know quite well. He lives in Florida, and he's saying that he's just traveling all over the place, left, right, and center.
Like, I think when you're because he lives there and he's got citizenship, you can go in and out.
No
problems. You're trying to travel and get a visa, they're like, listen, because I rang the embassy. They said it's only exceptional circumstances you can go if you was a doctor or something mad like that. Can't just say I'm going to watch Arsenal.
We was only looking to go for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Straight in and out.
Straight in and out. Why would they not just say if you got a negative COVID test, you can come over?
Yeah. Mad.
The thing I don't get, well, I get it, obviously money talks shit, but I'm seeing man like Pogba just in Miami chilling. Like, I'm sure them guys have got ways to get around it.
I was thinking that, but I don't know how to get around it. A couple of the people, do
you know what I actually saw? If you're not, there's certain countries, if you're there for 14 days, you can go to America. So I think a lot of these guys are going
somewhere else first.
And because Pogba's probably been playing the Euros outside of the UK, he's probably allowed to go over there.
Yeah. I see a lot of the traders, a lot of the crypto traders. They've been here, there, and everywhere the last 2 or 3 months. And I'm thinking, how?
Yeah.
How? Oof, love that. Have some of that, Di Maria.
Di Maria, he's a bit dirty anyway when he goes.
Yeah, a little bit nasty. Yeah. I tell you, he reminds me of. He's a little bit like Sly Dog, Lamella at Spurs.
Oh, he's horrible. He's
like that, like little. Give people little digs and all that. Little rat.
They're them players where when you tackle them, they're rolling over, but then they'll stamp on you or something.
Yeah. Little rat, mate. Proper rat.
Broad says, does crypto work, Fran? You're gonna have to school him at some stage.
Yeah, Broads. I do it full time now. So I trade crypto every day. This week's not been good, but all you have to do is trade Bitcoin. But the trading is the hard part, the psychological part. You know what I mean? Yeah. So but yeah. You can make a living off just trading Bitcoin, no matter whether it goes up or whether it goes down. So you've just got to learn the skills, man. It takes a long time. It took me a long time.
We might have to do a trading stream. Although to be fair, if you tell people to invest, it goes wrong, they'll be going wild. So maybe not.
Yeah, I just day trade though. Trade though. So rather than just buying and waiting and holding, I day trade. So you win some.
I thought Argentina were in then.
I thought he was in at the back stick, man.
I've not been impressed with Brazil, man. They're just not creating a chance, are they?
Yeah, they're the better team, but there's no. The only flair is expected, and obviously the only flair is from Neymar. No one else is flaring it out with him.
Nah, no one. No one's on his wavelength, man.
No one.
Rion said, the lowest I heard your voice, bro. I'm telling you. Pressure's on. Oh, look at that.
Just slide him in.
He's making the run.
Just slide him in.
Who's that, Vinicius? Nah, Brazil, man. This ain't a great Brazil team at all.
Nah. You're not scared of this Brazil team. They're not going to the World Cup and doing anything in the World Cup, are they, really? You wouldn't think so, but then again,
they'll do all right just because it's Brazil, but I don't see them winning it. I used to do the binary option. That's a story in itself.
Yeah, listen. I've done all that on this journey, Broads. Binary option. I got scammed out of something early doors. Like the binary option is, I think they banned it in England in the end. There's no real skill or strategy to that. Do you know what I mean? None of that stuff. Yeah, but you learn. I've learned. You lose money along the way.
That's why you're up. Crypto man don't sleep. You know, when the market goes wild at 3 in the morning, and you've got to do something.
We're looking at the markets now, boss.
I'm going. Now we spoke about it, I thought, let me just have a look what's going on.
They had a dip today. It looks like a big dip on the shorter time frames, but it's not. It's just they've come out the triangle. It's popped back in. So, but on short trades, you could have made a nice little gain today, but it didn't match my confluences, like my rules to enter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
Still on its back.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have. Like I said to you before, man, don't buy anything yet, because we're gonna have the charts are saying that we're gonna have another dip, maybe to 25. If we get to 25, we might get to 20, but we'll see. No one knows. That's the charts. No one knows. Yeah, no one knows. No one knows. Yeah, short-term trade abroad. Try to do it in a day trading. Don't try and keep trades overnight, man. Some people swing trade for weeks and months. I'll just try and day trade, earn my little bit of change and get out.
Big up, yeah, man. That's it. Sports Genius said, "See, you're finally in my time zone, Chicago, Indiana. See, it's comfortable watching for you guys now. Usually, I'm stressing you lot out."
Yeah, it's good though. Like you say, most people have
Josh
to watch.
Says, Franny G, where would you suggest a beginner to start with this day trading thing?
For me, I would get a demo account. So get a demo account on any platform. It depends if you want to do forex or stocks or crypto. I would try and stick with one. I used to do forex, but it doesn't move as much. Crypto moves 5% a day, like mad money. What's happening here? Crypto. Yeah, if you read the charts right, you could get 2-3% a day on your account. So 2-3% or whatever your account is, and then you leverage trade, which you then get 10%. So if you've got 10 grand in your account, 10%, there you go. You're making $1,000. So, but for me, I would just do a fake account. Obviously, emotions get involved when you start earning money, and I'll learn technical analysis. Technical analysis is the best way, and then get certain indicators. Listen, I've been trying to do it on and off for 5 years. I've only gone full time 3 months ago, so it tells you how long. Do you know what I mean? And I'm still nowhere near where I need to be. Yeah, nowhere near. But for me, you got to take time. You got to put your time in it, like YouTube, like your job, like the gym, like football, like anything. You've got to put a lot of time into it. Do you know what I mean? That's what you got to do.
Yeah, that's it. A lot of people commenting. So someone said, do you do anything with mining?
Mining, no.
Trading is rigged.
A lot of energy. So you get platforms where a lot of trading platforms will try and search your stop losses. But if your risk management is right, you will always win. That's why there's a lot of rich people in trading. If your risk management's right. So basically my risk management is I can lose 8 trades, win 2, and still be 50% up, 100% up, because my risk management is only like 0.10% or something like that. Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of ways around it, but I love it. I'm interested in a day. My wife loses her head because I talk about it all day, but it's fascinating. It is fascinating. It's only gambling. If you don't have a strategy. So you have to learn a strategy. You have to have rules. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I'm a lot more. I'm way behind where you're at. I'm not on that day. I've just bought some stock while it's cheap, and I'm just hoping it spikes.
Listen,
you know what I mean?
some people buy and hold and make more money than what traders do. Especially the last 6 months. It's crashed now, but the last 6 months you could have just brought and just quadruple 10x your money. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah, it's true.
But there's loads of scams, nonsense like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ans94, thank you for the super chat, bro. Said watching Neymar in this Brazil team is like watching Alexis at Arsenal. No one's on his wavelength, just surrounded by bums with low footballing IQ.
Yeah, got to agree, mate. You've got to agree. Yeah, got to agree. Wrong. It's like he's playing on his own. Honestly, it's like he's like realistically. Look at Richarlison. Richarlison ain't playing in nearly any other Brazilian team, is he?
No, no chance.
Fred ain't playing in.
Man like Fred,
Even the holding midfielders back in the day were still decent on the ball for Brazil.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
10 minutes to go.
10 minutes. Game's flying. I want Messi. Yeah, I want Messi to win something, man. And they really need him to win something.
He deserves it. He's too good a player. Like he's been through a lot of pain with Argentina as well. He's retired once or twice.
Tired once, didn't he? Remember, he'd had enough.
Oh my God. Yo.
You just chopped a man up. Look, the next man, Ottoman.
I told you. Look, now man's diving. Here we go. Look, here's the
here we go. There's the South Americans. This is what you want to see.
This is what you want. This is the favelas, mate.
This is it.
Puta.
You're like, what you say?
What, bruv? 10 minutes and we're lifting a trophy in your backyard.
Brazilians are fuming, mate.
Yo, Neymar, I told you they'll take it in turns to get booked. Everyone just clamps him down once.
Yeah.
Look at that. Bang, where you going, boy? Sandwich.
You're not going
Neymar
nowhere,
sandwich.
Man. Have some of that. Have some of that. You're not going nowhere, mate. Bosh.
It's a
Bosh.
horrible tackle. Horrible.
You know,
That's
you know what's
vicious.
mad though? It's mad though. That was just normal. 10 years ago, that's normal football.
That's light work.
It's just normal football.
Yo, Messi's had a quiet game. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
They've 3 players on him sometimes when he gets it.
Yeah, it must be hard though when you're greatest player and every time this is free kick here. Oof, what about header? Oh, it could have dropped to anyone. That could have.
I think Di Maria's probably been their best attacking player.
Yeah, obviously I don't think that injury helped him, did it?
No.
I don't think that injury helped him at all.
Come on.
Oh, he's got a chance.
Nah,
Oof, where's it going? Oof.
I don't know who these guys are for Brazil, man. Don't know who these Donnies are, bro.
Come on, you've got some pace.
Here we go. Brazil could be in. Oh, what a block.
What a block that is.
It's an outrageous block. James, why did I not play that game, actually? I don't know.
Has it been going there? Because I was going to come and play. Like, how's it been going for the team?
Doing well in the cups, not great in the league. We're a cup team, mate.
You're a cup team.
We turn
seen
up
a lot of them.
month.
Seen a lot of them. Wigan, Portsmouth.
Yeah, that's what we're on.
That's what you are.
We'll win the FA Cup and get relegated.
Yeah. You're Wigan, mate. Watson. Are you Watson?
I don't even know who used to play for that Wigan team.
You're Fitzhall, man. You're Fitzhall.
I said Fitzhall, ain't he a centre back?
No, what's the other brother's name? Who was at Liverpool? Moses. Did he go Wigan? He didn't go Wigan.
He was at Wigan. He was decent there.
Yeah, he was decent. Decent, mate.
Oh,
mate.
7 minutes till Messi lifts the trophy.
You're big up to everyone in the chat, for coming along for this time of night, man. Big respect, man. Everyone, big respect.
Bruv, I genuinely was thinking in my head, boy, anything could happen on this stream. There could be 7 people watching. Like, it's too late.
Yeah.
But there's over 1,100 people here, bruv.
We've got a world here, man. It's wicked.
Great community. Oh, Brazil on the attack. Oh, these, man, I don't know where they found these, man. I swear down.
They went to the streets, 1-2. Got the wrong Brazilians, man.
Vinicius, bro. This guy's so rags.
Yeah, I don't rate him anyway. He's just pure speedboat, no driver, man.
Yeah, I think Benzema said something about him once, didn't he? Like that he's not an intelligent footballer or something.
No brains, man. Speedboat, no driver.
Oh my
days. The American contingency.
A lot of Americans in the chat, man. It's nice timing for you guys. Probably 8 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night.
Love that.
Joz says, big up you two for streaming at this time, man. Absolute dedication, blood. Best see you, man, tomorrow in Central for celebrations. Let's hope so. You're going to be climbing on a bus for about 11 o'clock at night. It's good.
Hey, listen, we might have about 10 years ago. No, not now.
Not now. Just have a little beer and say, well done.
Yeah, not now. I can't stay out past 10 now. My wife's saying, where am I?
Are you actually going to stay up and watch the UFC? You're not into it that much, are you?
No, I'm not into it that much. No. And then I have to get my boy gets up at 6.
Oh yeah.
My boy gets up at 6 in the morning. He's a little madman, isn't he? He gets up at 6. As soon as the sun's out, he's like, that's it. He says sleep's boring. As soon as the sun's out.
That's what kids in it. They hate sleeping.
Yeah,
man.
He hates it. The girls aren't that bad.
Sometimes you should both come on here and just chat football. Maybe we could do a late night stream sometime. Maybe not as late as this one, but
like a chilled one. Sit back, everyone a chilled night one, others on in the background. We're trying to get pro vibes to be more regular, aren't we? Maybe we should change the format and do like a evening show. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put it on yours, put it on mine. You just mix it up. Well, we have to concrete something, don't we? Keep saying we're going to do it. So for sure, man.
I'm King said, bro, finally you're streaming. I'm not at work. That's what I mean, man. Works for different people. Right. They're asking, what is your channel? So FFTV, people. FFTV.
FFTV should just come up straight away.
Yeah.
You'll see my face like a little cartoon animated face. Yeah, FFTV. Try and get over. I mean, if we can get, I don't know what I'm on now. Can you check what we're on?
Yeah, let me check. We've only got 4 minutes left here.
I know. That's crazy.
Let me see what you're on.
That's crazy. Oof. Kicking off.
684 you're on.
684. So we've got a few in. Let's
get him up to 700 at least tonight.
We can
people.
get to 7.
Yeah, at least get him to 700. I'll be on his channel. He does daily content as well.
Yeah, daily content, and it's also different because we're ex-professionals, so it comes from that side of, we know the ins and outs of the game, don't we? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah,
that's why it's good.
Free kick, Neymar. Oh, there's a chance for Brazil. Saved it.
Whoa, it's going to be a tense 3 minutes. Gabby now has had a shot, and now he wants to get the crowd going. You've been on 20 minutes, son. You ain't done no. Shouldn't fall for that old trick.
Neymar again. Ah.
I want to see the celebrations if Argentina win this, man.
Messi, I think, because Messi's looked angry in this tournament.
Yeah, he looks like he wants to prove a point. Yeah.
David said, "Big C, hope you and the family are all doing good. Big up to you and Fran. You should definitely do more streams together. You have a great vibe, aka Omri and Burkamp type partnership. Much love from Ireland. Big up, David."
Yeah, big fist.
Yeah, man, definitely, man. We're gonna do loads of content, man. Tansel said, "Subscribe, bro. You two are jokes. Keep it up. I've been relegated to the sofa now. You're making me chuckle." Argentina could be in. They got an attack on here. Oh, Messi! Is that Messi? Who's that? No, he's Messi.
Oh, what's he doing?
That's Messi, in it. What's he doing?
Oh,
he's trying to take it round him. Just finish.
Oh, why didn't he just finish?
That's not goat-like, man.
That is not goat-like. I expected him 100%.
Wait till you see this. He's man are doing backflips. Look, another yellow card.
Mate, I thought he's gone to drag it, and he's
trying to embarrass him.
Lift it over him.
Trying to embarrass him.
That would have rounded it off as well, man.
Hey, big up Jeffrey. I'll check that, brother. It must have gone in the request. Says, "Hey, Curtis, I text you on IG wishing you happy birthday. I wanted to tap in, show you my clothing brand." I will check that out, bro. I will check that out. I appreciate the message.
Yeah, let's send it to me as well. I want to see his brand.
Yeah, send it. Yeah. No, I can't believe Messi missed that. He's tried to embarrass him. He should have just dinked it or slapped it in.
Normally he's got that in the locker, mate, where he just lifts it over him. Surprised he's done that. Surprised he's done that. Very surprised.
Emmy's about to lift trophies, bro. Emmy's about, and this is a big trophy. This is like the Euros, isn't it? Really, in South America.
Yes, they're Euros, isn't it? The boss of South America, mate. The boss of South America.
In Brazil as well. Come on, I think they've got one more chance in them. They've been so bad. I don't know where they're getting these guys from.
Yeah, Argentina have been good defensively. I got to say that. Do you know what I mean?
They've dealt with Neymar well, man. They've kicked him all over the place.
Yeah,
look at that. I'm done with these, man.
Who's that? Who's that? These are not Brazilian. These
man aren't Brazilian, fam. I don't know where they're from.
These man aren't Brazilian. These man are not Brazilian. I heard, though, where did I hear it? That the old Brazilian way of football is not the way they coach now.
Yeah.
So you don't see that type of South American favela street cage football because they've coached. They've changed the way that they play. Yeah. I heard that, and that's why you don't see these great players no more. You know what I mean?
Okay, it's a bit different. 90 minutes gone, people.
1-0 to Argentina, boy. I'm glad for Messi, man. I'm glad for Messi. Neymar, to be fair, Neymar's probably been the best player on the pitch.
Yeah, he has. Yeah. This Vinicius, bro, and that Gabby guy. Oh my days! I don't know what
Gabby. Man's moving like Gabby Logan to us. Never mind Gabby anyway.
He is.
Vinicius.
Them man are mad ballers. Them man are some mad ballers, bro. I swear. I said, I heard the Brazilian team are just the best workers from Nando's. No. Deep, man, some different players, man. I'm telling you. Ronnie and Vaxi both really entertaining. It's the whisper along, people. The whisper along. It's probably a good job Messi didn't score that, because we've got so close to the end of the game with no problems. That would have just put pressure on us, you know?
Yeah, I don't know what we would have done. What
do you think about this? I don't know if you've seen it, but Lee Judge has said he won't celebrate a Tottenham player scoring for England. What do you think about that?
I just think people get emotionally attached too much sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure whether they're doing it for clickbait or for attention, but for me, it's just a silly comment.
But that's celebrate, surely, don't you, man? He's playing for England.
What you can do, just stand there and say, I'm not celebrating because it's a Tottenham player that scored. I think it's a bit silly, really. Yeah. But you know, I'm sure he has his reasons. He has his reasons. You know what I mean? You got to respect his reasons.
Word. Every time he scored, man just sat there, he ain't even smiling.
We've got to stick to his. If that's what he believes, then fair enough. Do you know what I
mean? Mike said, Marcelo said, kids can't even play on the streets because there's so much crime. Oh, Argentina! Oh, saved.
I get that. Yeah, so much crime over there, isn't there?
Aguero, look at this. These man are rugby tackling Neymar. No, I swear it's mad. No, it's mad. They're rugby tackling him.
Look, they're saying now, mate. Bosh.
And the ref didn't even give a free kick.
I love it.
Argentina, they've played horrible, haven't they? But
yeah. You know what, though? Over the years, thinking about it, Argentina have always been very different from the Brazilian teams, haven't they?
They've been a lot more physical, like, rugged, aren't they? Yeah.
A lot more disciplined. They're not as flair. I think Argentinian football is very different from Brazilian.
I feel like it's a bit more like the European game a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Nowhere near as much flair.
No.
We've got 2 minutes, people, to witness this. Messi's I mean, when was the last time Argentina won a Copa America?
It's got to be. I mean, Messi hasn't won one, and he's been playing for him for like 15 years.
Yeah, I'm sure it's over 20 years. Something crazy like that.
No, this ref don't care. He actually don't care.
And you know what? You know, but this ref had to do a certain one because you know how, man, refs get kidnapped and all them kind of thing there in South America. Yeah, man. That's, you know what I mean? You don't remember the Colombian player?
Shot,
who got murdered coming out the restaurant after the own goal.
He scored an own goal, didn't he, in the World Cup or something?
He scored an own goal in the World Cup, and the Colombians mafia shot him dead.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke in them countries, man.
No, man, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. Remember Higuita, the goalkeeper, did the scorpion kick.
Oh yeah.
He's still in the hood, drives around on a Harley.
Yeah, I can imagine.
He's never left the hood. Never left the hood, man.
That's like Adriano, bro. When he retired, there's a man with straps standing next to him. That's just his home. Man just went back home.
Yeah, they do though, innit?
They went back home. They do. Man is saying it's 28 years since Argentina, 1993.
Wow,
it's unbelievable.
28 years. That's madness, isn't it?
James was saying, even as a Man United fan, he loves Kane when he plays for England.
I get why people don't. Their allegiances to certain clubs, but you put them aside at certain times.
They've won it.
They've won it.
Argentina.
They're all going to go to look at that. That's what I love. Every one of them has ran to Messi.
They know, man.
Every one of them. Every one of them has ran to Messi. That's proper. Look,
that is
all ran to Messi.
Messi gets that international trophy.
Messi gets that one, so no one can say he hasn't won anything now. That's amazing. They've all just ran to him on his knees. I love that.
He knows what it means, man. Ronaldo always had that little thing over him. He's took that away now.
Took that away now. He's done it. He's finally done it, mate.
That I have to say, that is one of the worst Brazil teams I've ever watched.
Yeah, worst Brazil team. It was an entertaining game. Don't get me wrong. I thought it was quite an entertaining game, but Brazil, mate, worst. Yeah, they ain't winning no World Cup or nothing.
Nah.
Neymar's just playing on his one.
Yeah.
Neymar's and don't get me wrong. The Argentines weren't spectacular. I don't think they've got much spectacular, but they have a few players who want to play with Messi, whereas Brazilians, they look like they're not on the same wavelength. Do you know what I mean? They look like they're not on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Crazy. But, yeah, decent. Di Maria, decent. I thought that injury could have killed him. Di Maria's always been decent for to be fair, for most teams he's been at. Even at Man United, Di Maria had his spells, didn't he? You could see his quality.
Yeah.
Neymar crying now. He was laughing a minute ago.
He always cries, don't he, man? He always cries, Neymar. You can bet money on that.
Yeah, do you think he's crying proper?
I don't know. He's a bit of a Hollywood actor, I think.
Yeah, that's definitely what he's doing after.
But
he's definitely getting on
the big screen. He was in. Did you watch Money Heist? He was in Money Heist.
Oh yeah, he was in Money Heist. Yeah. He's there.
I think. Yeah,
he's definitely. Oh, the throwing Messi up. Love that. Look,
that's amazing.
I love managers that get thrown up, not players.
Yeah.
They've done it for him.
Apparently, Messi. I saw a thing. Neymar said him and Messi and Luis Suarez, they're still in the same group chat.
They're still proper friends. Yeah. Look at that.
Neymar's just, I don't know. Neymar, where does he go? Brazil are in for a tough few years, I reckon.
Yeah, that's mad. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a team win
and pick a player, not the coach.
Player. Yeah. Like he's the manager. Do you know what I mean? Has Neymar won anything?
He won the Confederations Cup, which obviously ain't great, and he won the Olympics, so he hasn't won any of the major ones.
Not won the Copa or the World Cup.
No,
he's won Champions League, hasn't he? He's won Champions League.
He's won the Champions League at Barca.
Yeah. He's won Champions League.
Look at how they're going for Messi, man. It's amazing to see that.
Yeah, they know what it means to him.
Emi Martinez to Ross.
Don't even start that with the Arsenal thing.
Emi Martinez winning major trophies while we prepare for an Amazon documentary.
Wow. Oh, game's gone.
That's the tweet, by the way. I'm tweeting that.
You're tweeting? Well, I haven't got the energy to tweet this late at night. Oh, mate. Wait, it was a decent game. Like I said, I'm glad. Is this real? Is this real? I'm not sure this brother's real.
Nah, man. That's Hollywood. That's Tom Cruise business. Kind of crying is that man's drinking his drink and crying, man. He always does it.
You don't drink water and cry.
Messi, man. Messi living that goat life, man.
Is that the boss? That's the boss, isn't it? Yeah, I love that.
Yeah. He's like, boss, don't worry. We won't forget you, but this is all about me.
You didn't win it. You didn't win it. I won it.
Yeah, I won it, not you. Yeah, I picked the team.
Oh, that's madness.
I enjoyed the watch along though, Fran. Really good.
Yeah, watch along was good, man. People were good in it. People were good, man.
People were great in the comments.
Yeah, great comments, mate. Great comments. People stuck around as well for the whispering watch along. It was class.
Whispering watch along in it. I don't know where Buenos Aires Kuna is. He wanted to come on quick, but I can't see him in the comments.
He might come on, yeah.
So they've won it in Brazil as well.
Oof.
That's powerful. That's going to hurt Neymar, man.
Is it in Rio?
American art. Is it Rio or Sao Paulo? I'm not sure.
That's De Janeiro, isn't it? Is it?
Is it?
I'm not sure, you know.
I said UFC watch along. Nah, none of that, bro. I don't even like it enough to do that.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, I don't know where he is, but do you know what? I'm probably going to get out of here while we've survived. We've done it and got out of here scot-free, no problems.
Yeah, it's mad though. Like say we had nearly 1,500 people in the chat, man. It was class at one time.
Oh, at one stage there was 4,000. Do you know what I think happened? Right, you get a lot of people. They'll type in the game on YouTube, and they probably think the game's going to be showing.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the comments were like, "Why are you not showing the game?" I'm like, "Bro, you've got it all wrong there.
You got it all wrong, mate. But thanks for nipping in. We appreciate it.
Thanks for nipping in. I'll take the view, but yeah, now you're gonna give me some abuse after and a dislike."
Yeah, man, love it. The support's been great though. For everyone in the chat, it's been great. Some super chats as well, people. It's been class, mate. It's been class.
Messi's legendary. He needs that, man. That tops it all off for him.
Yeah.
I don't think he won't win a World Cup with that team, but this was the best he could get with him.
Yeah. He's not winning a World Cup, that's for sure. He ain't winning a World Cup.
People saying best stream yet. So listen, if you enjoyed it, subscribe to FFTV. I believe you've gone past 700.
Yeah, love it. Like you say, we've got something special at 1,000, so we'll take a time. And Missy said put it on hold because I've raided the bank this month. So she said no more giveaways yet. But when we get to 1,000, that's a giveaway. So, but yeah, we'll keep doing content. We need to obviously 100%. Concrete it away, don't it? Do you know what I mean? 100%.
Yeah,
like we always get good love in that. So
Buenos Aires Guna's probably drunk. Yeah, he's probably celebrating. Let him enjoy himself. But now, subscribe to FFTV, subscribe to Curtis Shaw TV, and tomorrow we'll have to
what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let the people know, of course, as well. If I'm doing a watch along, we'll be here. If not, I don't know. But yeah, maybe.
Obviously,
a lot of people are going out. I don't know.
Yeah, obviously, if we do a watch along tomorrow, if we do a joint one tomorrow, you're going to see completely different vibes. I can tell you that's going to be a madness.
I wonder if we can both do a watch along and like join them up together. I don't know if that works. I have to look.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have a look tonight. I'll have a look tomorrow, not tonight. I'll have a look tonight.
Man said there was 5.4K at one point.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
Yeah, but
listen,
mad. Fran, thank you very much for coming on, bro. Appreciate your time. This goes down in the history books.
This is history books, man.
We've whispered for 2 hours and 11 minutes. Like when I talk, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, man, like that's too loud. Like, what's going on?
That's too loud, man."
Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yeah. Listen, people, subscribe to Fran, subscribe to this, like the video. I'm sure we'll be back on tomorrow. Massive day tomorrow, and big up to everyone for tuning in. Much appreciated.
Yeah, big up. Good night.